Today, you're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to just watch clips with you all, baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed, you must have seen the pineapple meme. I can't believe I was so ratioed, I won't unfollow you. I'm a lolcow, bit of everything, all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. So super tip me as I am. You might need to take a second job. I'm here spinning roulette wheels like a knob. When I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I want your spare change, and today won't mean a thing. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. Just when you think you got me measured out, the filter's already changing. I think it's true, do what you do, and don't try to rate me. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. I'm a niche, I'm a freak, I'm a pineapple on my knees. When you gift, when you chatter, I'm your horse undercover. I've been dumb, I've been snaked, can't say my packy wives wouldn't want it any other way. Wake up, it's Pine Bro in the morning. 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 Wake up, it's a pine, night's gone, night's gone. Day spent with the fruit and chat. I don't mind, I don't mind. To stream this early seems really dumb. I go live as the morning comes.
Hello, and good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Pine Bro Morning Show. I'm your host, as always, Echo Pineapple, and it is the start of a beautiful week. No more weekend. Back to work for all of you, apart from those sods that had to work over the weekend, I guess. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are looking forward to getting to know all of the news and all of the newest clips from the Clippers in the verse as well. And also hanging around with me, Eccles, as we start the day. As you have a little bit of coffee, as you have maybe a cup of tea, maybe an energy drink to get yourself going. We'll see. We will see. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all enjoyed the brilliant stream with me and Sam Bibley yesterday. It's top notch. That's the kind of list that you want to make. Yeah, that's the kind of list you want to make. There you go. I've set it down for you, Shmuel. Now compete with that, my friend. Compete with that. Hello, Ruru. How are you doing? And final boss as well. Hello, mate. You ended with bye, be bye. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. I've taken a leap out of Shmuel's book. I've got the Osbot camera in overdrive. I have got a little bit of filter going on. I didn't put the Zempic on, but yeah. AB wants to know why I'm sitting and not walking. That's a great point. Great point. From 12 till 3 my time, we're doing a morning show, 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. Eastern. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's how it works. But yes, Pina wants to know, do I not normally wear glasses? I wear glasses. I should wear glasses when I'm staring at a screen for 3 hours, Peanut. But yeah, when I've got my filter on, not normally. I kind of forget, but I get told off by the missus. So yeah, lots of stuff to go over today, as always, gang. So yes, enjoy the start of your morning or end of your morning, I guess, if you're final boss who's still up. As we go over a few things, always fun having chats with you guys about certain discussions, if you like. But if you're boring, we'll go over the news. If you're boring, we'll go over the clips. All right. So the onus is all on you guys. So step it up a bit, is what I would say. Step it up a bit. Yes. The missus reviewing hours of pineapple content so she can go, ooh, where's the filter, love? No, that's not true. I do wonder, she pays very little attention to this Dabble stuff. I wonder if she's realised on the morning ones why I've got a green screen. I'd hope so. I'd hope she's worked it out. But like I say, she pays very little attention to this stuff. Fat guy, not a fan of my other content. Thank you. Your morning show is your best content. Thank you very much. We are just sticking to the morning show going forward for this month at least before I start my new job. Just because I figured, why am I spending time when the wife is at home doing Dabbleverse stuff when I can do it with you lovely guys while she's out on work? So best case scenario, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm going to do it on Saturday, Sunday, because obviously she has those days off, but maybe I'll do it if she wants a bit of alone time. Maybe I'll do that. Hello, Terry Nee. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, shout out Final Boss. Obviously, always a shout out to the Final Boss. We do have one of his clips as well. But yeah, perfect. AB, I don't think you're 1,000,000% wrong. So just so you guys can be up to date, you're going to annoy us so much. Used to having a bit of alone time whilst I'm doing this nonsense. Yeah, so that's why I might still do it Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure, AB. Just so she still has a bit of peace and quiet. But yeah. Oh, Premium says, I was about to watch the new Pest clip, but it got removed. Which Pest clip is that? Because I might have to be very careful, because I did download that clip. The Ethan Ralph one? Oh dear, I've got that. I've got that here to watch. So maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get in trouble. Pest reposted a docs. Oh dear. Okay, well maybe we'll have to avoid the Pest clip then. Good heads up. Ava, yes, yeah, that's the one I've got. Okay, cool, all right. Good to know. Don't play that and don't get my channel taken down. Thanks for the heads up. Well, I've got it here. I've got it here, guys. Is that what you played? Yeah, I've been seeing AB saying that a few times about Pest. Not a Pest fan is our AB, unfortunately. Yeah, so just briefly, obviously, any of you going into work, you're going to want to impress everyone with your knowledge of the news, and they're going to want to test you on a few things. Hello, Tabby. So Trump has paused/cancelled his plans to strike Iran and signals talks resuming. So that's great news. Give peace a chance. That's what I say. There are major wildfires forcing mass evacuations near Spokane, Washington. Oh wow, you guys are finally going to care about it now. It's hitting you guys. Mass shootings at In-N-Out Burger in Twin Falls, Idaho. Yep, same old for America, I guess. That makes sense. Migrants surge into Spanish enclave of Ceuta. Death toll rises. Oh no. Oh, pesky Moroccans. What are you doing? What are you just stay in Morocco? Stay where you are. Indonesian passenger ferry catches fire. Lol. Or I shouldn't say that. Multiple dead and missing. Firefighting helicopters colliding Greece amid wildfires. You silly Greeks. Oh, you silly Greeks. Why are you going in helicopters? We know nothing good comes out of helicopter rides. There's continued Israeli strikes in Gaza, trying to get all of the Pakis. Fair enough. A bomb detonates near a Moscow restaurant, killing 3. Even in Russia, they're not safe. And of course, some ongoing Ukraine-Russia fighting, as always. All of this news, as usual, exactly. He gets it. He's laughing. Leo Gunn, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it, pal. Send a fascist bully boy Stealth Chaos the link. He wouldn't want to do a morning show, Leo. Come on, behave yourself. Also, I'm not too sure how he took the list yesterday. I feel like sometimes it sounded like me and Sam were being a bit harsh on Mr. Stealth, but I'll be honest, out of all of them, he's got definitely the one that I would see growing the most, in terms of like getting better. He's very, very early in it, but yeah. AV, echo your glib attitude towards human suffering is making me rethink my membership. You know what the issue is with me, AB, is I chuckle when I'm uncomfortable or nervous or what have you. So someone will say something really, really bad on stream and I will be smiling. And it's not because I think it's a good thing, but it's just how it works. But yeah. Michaela, good morning to you, my friend. Good morning. That's $4.99, is it not? The Walk and Talk tier, pal. So you can donate $4.99 to a worthy cause, or you can stick with us. Either way, whatever you prefer. But yes, plenty of news going on there. I forgot to raise the old dice. Should I see if I can sort that out? 1 second. Dice roller. And then separate it. Does it turn up on my screen? No. Why? Oh, dice are dead. Until I sort it out. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're improv. As we go along. I think as great as the dice idea was, I didn't test it beforehand, and that's on me. So I do apologise. Well, I guess we can all hit the like button whilst we go through it. Mr. AB, giggling fruit shows the mourners his fangs. In another time and place, it's staking through the heart. For hey, come on now. But yeah. MJ8, your thoughts on the Scarlett situation? What, her getting beaten up again? It does make you get very close to being a victim blamer with this stuff, doesn't it? Like when you're trying to think of it and you're like, again, another situation like this. And then you're like, oh, I guess you shouldn't be treating stuff like that. You shouldn't have that as your opinion. But yes, I don't know. I hated from day one the Scarlet stuff in the Dabbleverse. I'll be honest. I really wasn't impressed with it, full stop. But yeah. Hey, that's just me. Leo Gunn with another $5. Thank you, pal. Good morning, buddy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Leo Gunn. Nice to see you, pal. Sending me better stuff on XDMs now. Thank you, Leo. At least I can relate a bit more with old school English comedy. Yeah. Only Fools and Horses, Leo. I'm only going to tell you one more time. One more time. That is the show to watch. All right. That's the show to watch. With the backwards cap. You know what's funny, Diablo? I said to the wife last night, I went, she shaved the sides of my hair for me. I was like, oh, thank you. I feel so much better. I was like, can you like do the braid in my hair? She was like, no. And I was like, okay. I guess I'm wearing a cap tomorrow then. Fair enough. Yes. So Peanut, I think you're correct on that one. It wasn't really fair to include stealth with maybe 3 streams on these, but I agree. Yeah, it's still evolving, and stealth has been successful at random chatters joining in, which I find interesting. Yes, I would agree with that. There is definitely some criticism you could put towards that list, but what I did was essentially chose a group of shows, and then chose 13 of them, and then chose 7 like things to judge them on, and just went with it. So instead of like digressing over it and kind of saying, oh, we're going to do this list, I just need someone to sort out everything and blah blah blah, we just went with it. So we made some mistakes and we made some other ones. Oh, the fact that she got caught with 30 grams of coke. You play with fire, you get burnt, right, MJ? You do that kind of stuff. Didn't what's his face snitch on her as well, kind of with where she was. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the many reasons, mate, why I'm very boring and don't do all of this nonsense. But yeah, AB says stealth hates Only Fools and Horses. He told me it's too popular to be good. AB, I guarantee it. You watch some Only Fools and Horses, not the later episodes, the earlier episodes. You will be a fan. But yeah. Oh, Bo, hello, pal. Not sure if this is normal post-surgery. Been doing an exorcist impression the last 48 hours. Finally feeling sort of normal and tuning first to your sweet voice. Well, I'm glad everything is getting slowly back to normal for you, Bo. Rest up, feel better, and just relax to this nonsense for a couple of hours. That's the way to do it. A fat guy says, morning show is your best. Yeah, I get it. My other shows are trash. I get it. I understand. But yeah. AB says, I love that show. Okay, so I think, would it be fair enough to say that it was rightfully popular, AB? I don't think it was one of those ones that stole a place. It definitely had good actors, good funny little storylines. Yeah, no, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Only Fools. But yes. Right. What should we do first? I reckon. Terry says he's never going to use Excel spreadsheet ever again. Well, I apologize. If any of you didn't enjoy it. I'll be honest though. Had a lot of chat engagement, which was fun, and a lot of views for me. So I was pretty happy with it, and I had fun hanging with Sam Bibley as well. So yeah. Diablo says, with the Scarlet stuff, this is a person who admitted to a psych ward and is potentially facing prison time. At what point do we question ourselves the voyeurism of a clearly ill person? Yeah. That is something I brought up early on, Diablo, with Aussie guy and what have you. And I was like, everyone was having their own, and I was like, I just don't feel comfortable with it. It's not really something I want to kind of jump on board with. But we do the same with people like Jake and what have you, and we don't have any shame with that. I don't know. It's personal preference, right? Personal preference. But yeah, MJ8. I'm glad you had fun. Oh yeah, I think everyone had fun, if they're being honest, because then everyone could complain about stuff. Everyone could say if they agree or disagree with certain things. That's the whole point. Too sad to watch. Yeah, and the tangents that she goes on, like some people I guess find it funny or cute, but I just find it annoying. And back for a little bit, Only Fools. I think it's rightfully popular. I agree. Very funny, very charming. Little politics talks. I'm a sucker for Brits fuming about Thatcher. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. They only had a few minutes where they were like, yeah, Rodney, well, you know why Granddad passed away, don't you? Because of blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's a really poignant moment, Del Boy. Thanks, bud. But yeah, anywho. Diablo is guilty following it too, and it doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, I don't know. I guess as well, I'm lucky that I'm not interested in it as well, so I can kind of be a bit of a judgmental fruit with it. Um, it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, like when she turned up with Ralph at Hackamania, I just carried on gambling and drinking. I was like, okay, like zero, literally zero, and not like fake zero interest, zero interest. You crack on, you crack on. All right, AB. All right, Del boy. Yes, there you go. That's one of the few impressions I do, AB, and you had it just for you, dedicated to you, pal. Right. Um, I was a roulette table away, maybe. I can only measure it in gambling. But yeah, Stevie Lou. Scarlett would call me Stevie Jew. I always found that she was surprisingly clever sometimes. Well, what did she call Chad, Stevie? What was the one that she called Chad that people quite enjoyed? Oh, can't for the life of me remember. But yeah, there's moments like that would make me giggle and what have you. But I'm looking at it on an outsider looking in, pal. So I wouldn't on the streams or what have you, or I'm not like a massive MLC fan, so I wouldn't be watching the entire time anyway. So anytime I saw anything, it just chestnut, chestnut Chad. That's the one. Yeah, chestnut Chad. Yeah, so I'm just a stranger looking in, and I never kind of found it interesting in the Scarlet angle. But yeah, morning. Well, I say morning. Lunchtime. How's it going, pal? How is it going? But yeah. Mr. Hefe, 2 coffees in already today. I tune out of the relationship storylines, but it does seem to bring views and interest. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. One of those things. Hello, Mickey, my Australian old mucker. Love Thy Neighbour was the wackiest British sitcom of all time. Black man, get this, lives next door to a white man. Whoa, whoa! Hit that like button, guys. That is crazy. But yeah. What was the name of the show where the neighbor was Hitler? I think that was EastEnders. I'm pretty sure that's EastEnders. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that as my final answer for that, guys. But yeah. Yes, Diablo. I took $1,000 to spend on gambling, and I came back with $300. So yes, I gambled very efficiently. I lost 70% of my money. It was pretty good, but yeah. Scarlett will be schmuling you right now. She better not. She better not. Son of a bitch. No. I watched Shmuel play a bit of Bubble Craps. One of the few interactions we had. I was with Husey, and we were just winding him up whilst he was playing Bubble Craps until he gave up and left the table. But yeah, no, I just do roulette and slot machines. That's all I do really. Yep, I'm an old lady essentially. I think that's what we've discovered here today. Right, should we just go around the board? I reckon let's start with a tiny bit. According to Roach, it was the chatters money. Yeah, well, okay. Heads up, chatters. I'm going to be requesting the taxes to get paid on that money as well, if you wouldn't mind. That'd be good. Just because some people never pay taxes, so are unaware of what you have to cover. But yeah, that'd be good. Should we just go around the board and do the news as well? I think that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Or I could just do the dice, and you can trust me that I'm not lying about the dice, I guess. But yeah. I gotta know. Did I make Shmuel's chat list? Now, Bo, I hate to say this, especially as you've had an operation, but that's very naive of you. He's only been talking about this for 4 weeks, okay? That doesn't mean he's going to be anywhere near finished. He's going to have to talk about it for another 8 weeks, and then over the following 6 weeks afterwards, he will eventually get around to doing it, okay? So yes, keep an eye out. Over the next 3 months, I reckon you will finally know if you made that or not. Okay, I'm going to do the dice roller, and you guys are just going to trust me. That's the way. God damn it. So we hit 7. I might end up lying to you guys, though, to be honest, because I've got the worst of luck. Should maybe still talk to you guys whilst I'm doing it. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. landed on a helicopter ride. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Just to make this. I'll explain it to you, Mickey. It's a game called Monopoly. So I'm making a Dabopoly. Okay, so we roll a dice, whatever we land on. If we land on a clipper, we play their most recent or their oldest clip. Okay, so for example, we got Base Pill and 1-800 Dabbler. They're old school clippers, so I play their oldest clip. With the rest of them, we got Final Boss, we got Pest, we got Dirty Jersey Rat, we got Stallion, we got So Far Joe Burrow, and we got Doom. We play their newest one. So that's how it works. All right, but yeah. We are overstocked on pineapple. Get out of here, N5, it, you son of a bitch. But yeah. Oh, not Dabopoly. Smule Stupid Clout List. It's based on Pest. It's based on Deng Lizard's AI list from a year ago, where he just put some random things into X or ChatGPT, sorry, and it gave him a list of 200 people in the Dabbleverse, ranked 1 to 200. To let you know, number 1 was Joe Rogan, just to kind of help you with this list. So yeah, perfect. Fat guy, this isn't how it works. It works the way Eccles does it. All right, that's how it works. No drunken, that's not how it works either. If we go to jail, we don't get flashed at. That is not what happens. All right. Mr. Papadan, hello, mate. Roach, you wouldn't get on a helicopter in Vegas with you because he was in Vegas in 2017 and took a helicopter ride over a country music. Hey, I know what happened then, Dan. That is not true. Not true. Not good. Let's play a little bit of the news to start with then. Let's start with the best president you've ever had, Mr. Donald Trump. Let's start to the stage. He's giving peace a chance, guys, and I think you all should respect him for that.
We are following developing news on the war with Iran. A harsh bombing campaign planned according to the Pentagon against Iranian energy infrastructure. Well, it appears now to be canceled. That is according to a social media post by President Trump this evening, only made just a few hours ago.
Isn't it crazy that your post on social media can be newsworthy? Pretty impressive. AB says we're watching it. That's literally what happens on the morning. Do you even morning show, AB? What's going on with you? 5 hit 5 pound member for 18 months. Thanks for using your milestone message to say, I see the hole in your head physically manifested. Yes, exactly. You see it. Perfect. Well, how about you wake up a little bit earlier or you go to bed a little bit later? How about that, AB? Did you get any breakfast in the end, AB? What happened? I keep forgetting to have some lunch before this fucking stream. I'm such an idiot.
So the president writes that the U.S. is, quote, locked and loaded, but that Iran and other Middle Eastern countries asked to hold off on an attack.
I will give you guys a spoiler. The news for tomorrow or Wednesday is going to be that you've attacked Iran again. Yeah.
After a rough framework of a deal has now been reached, Mr. Trump claims this latest talk of an agreement would include, quote, the immediate and total opening of the Strait of Hormuz and an end to Iran's nuclear threat. No more specifics on.
Look at these gangsters right here. Look at these gangsters. No wonder you guys are at war with them. Jesus Christ. Hey, Flat Cat. Good morning. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good.
This reported peace deal announced, and Iranian leadership has not yet commented on it as well. It is, of course, a story we are working to get more clarity as it develops. You can find the very latest reporting at CBS.
I hope your cost for your, what do you call it? We call it petrol. You call it gas. Your gas goes down, guys. I hope so.
CBSnews.com.
1 second. Jake Hudson really leveled up last night, taking no prisoners. I heard he called me something fruit, a grifting fruit or something along the lines. Son of a bitch. Who knew? Who knew he could be so eloquent? But yeah, Mr. Written Asylum, Echo, the roof is prepared and the units are being craned up in T-minus 30 minutes. God bless. Help yourself out, pal. Best of luck. You don't call it petrol. We call it petrol. You call it gas, right? Rihanna, sorry, damn it. But yes. I don't know. I didn't make a vomiting noise, pal. But yeah. We'll move on to a little bit more. Major wildfires force mass evacuations in Spokane, Washington. That's where you guys are. Some of you guys. Yes, Flat Cat. Yes. And there's also a clip on here that I can't play that apparently Pest put up that was doxing. So potentially that as well. But yeah. Maybe I was vomiting, maybe. Clip it. But yeah. 5 hit, pal. It's a morning show. You don't want to be too crazy in the morning show, yeah? It's 7 a.m. for some of these people, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, calm down. Have a cup of coffee, yeah? Have a cup of tea. Maybe an energy drink if you want, but don't take free energy drinks and be all jacked up, all right? Yeah. You call it fuel. There you go. There you go. Yes. I'll tell you what to do. Go get a gourmet egg sandwich, AB. There you go. See? Works a treat. Works an absolute treat. 1 second, a little bit of Joey gossip. I don't know if you heard the rumor, but supposedly Joey was kicked out of his last rental property because he's digging for oil in the backyard and hit a sewage pipe. Well, it doesn't sound overly unrealistic, but yeah, exactly. Diablo sandwich, a big black cock energy pineapple. Yes, exactly. Papa Dan, I got some of them. Viking Berry Monster, I've got one of them. I'm not going to be drinking it though, because then I'll be off the wall being crazy. 5 hit says, yeah, we wouldn't want to wake up. You know what? How about you shut your little mouth, you son of a bitch. You son of a... AB wants one, but it's $30 sandwich. Yeah, no, fuck that. Okay, never mind. Just buy some eggs and make yourself a sandwich then for $5.
Tonight.
1 second. Yeah, I understand, Rihanna. I get what you meant. Jesus Christ. Yeah. But yes, I saw the picture of what is allegedly KB's daughter celebrating her 18th birthday. But yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Nah, that makes sense. Flat Cat says Kevin must be raging. He worked so hard to keep his pictures of his kids off the internet. Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks. Does seem to be the world that we're in, right? Unfortunately. But yeah. Not nice.
Spokane, Washington is a city under siege. Explosive wildfires have destroyed more than 600 structures, many of them within the city limits. The fast-moving flames led to mass evacuations and chaos as families fled their homes. Hundreds of firefighters are battling to save what they can. Right now, there are nearly 90 large wildfires burning across the West. Oregon also feeling the heat.
So the whole world has literally been on fire, guys, by the way, the whole world. Now you guys are getting involved as well. Just can't leave anything to us. But yeah. Yeah, I saw it on X. That's where I saw it, AB. Again, like, not great. But again, yeah, I don't know what to say with that. Not good for KB, not nice for him, obviously. Makes it hard to have sympathy for him specifically because he enjoys being a horrible man with stuff. But for his daughter and that, you don't really want anyone getting mixed up with that for her, obviously. But yeah, I don't think so. No, I think they keep using Mountain Dew, Papa Dan, to get their fire out. But good advice. Good advice.
There you can see the U.S. Air Force is helping guide drops of retardant. Fires across the Pacific Northwest have burned nearly 2 million acres and more than 5 million acres nationwide. CBS.
Good morning, Connor. How you doing, pal? Mr. AB says, I'm not going to pretend it's the end of the world or like KB's innocent, but it's nasty. But yeah, for sure. Like, I feel bad for the daughter just in case anything kind of comes back to her or if she gets any grief from dad for putting a post up somewhere. But dickheads will be dickheads, right? That's pretty much it.
This is Adam Yamaguchi leads off our coverage tonight in Los Angeles. Adam.
Good evening, Jerusalem.
Wow, what is he? Is he a Chinese? AB, don't hate me for saying that. Is he some sort of Samoan? Looks hench, that.
Officials say the 3 Spokane area fires have burned nearly 5,400 acres in the worst fires.
I think this is kind of what I want to say without saying it. Drunken says she shouldn't have to pay for his sins, but he does like playing muck. Yeah, and he does seem to kind of be very thoughtless when shit happens to other people, and he's like go suck a dick, who cares? But yeah. It does sound very, very Japanese, very Japanese, very good.
Season in the state in 30 years. Fierce wildfires are raging on residential streets in eastern Washington state. Fire crews and residents in Spokane encountering apocalyptic scenes. Fast-moving flames tearing through neighborhoods and engulfing one house after another.
Look at that. Holy moly.
Fire officials say
Wow, look at that.
flames jumped the Spokane River. The towering walls of black and orange smoke swallowing the suburban skyline.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Donalda Brantley recorded this video as she and her boyfriend evacuated their neighborhood with only the clothing on their backs.
You could just hear like fire
And their phones. And their Starbucks.
and just popping of just explosions, it sounded like, of like other fires going on. And then there's like power lines that we heard that had fallen or something. And so there's just so much going on. It was very frightening.
Justin DeRider is with Spokane
That isn't his name, Diablo. You know it's not his name. Jesus.
Fire.
We've got trees down, we've got gas lines still flowing, we've got water lines still flowing. We still got a lot of work to do.
Firefighting planes can be seen dropping water and retardant to contain the blaze. The scorched landscape visible by air.
Connor, I'll let you off because it's early, but any more of that bacon bits kind of stuff, you're in trouble.
Wildfires fueled by strong winds, dry air, and high temperatures. Thousands forced to evacuate after warnings from the National Weather Service yesterday, issuing their most urgent fire alert. Tom Stokesbury is coordinating fire efforts for the state.
This is still a current active firefight. We have a lot of firefighters on the ground. We're working really hard to keep these three fires, in their current footprint.
More than 600 structures have been lost. Another 5,000 threatened.
It's probably the hardest day in my 31 years at Spokane Fire Department.
All right, pal, it's not all about you. Jesus Christ. It's more about like the people in their houses. Let's not make it personal.
Keep our firemen, our police officers, and everybody else in your prayers.
Now, some relief may be on the way.
Yeah, it's called Yamaguchi. I used to have a Yamaguchi, like the little pet that you'd feed on the little handheld thing. It's pretty fun.
As winds taper off tomorrow, but warm, dry conditions persist throughout the week. Dorika, this fire season is far from over.
Adam Yamaguchi in Los Angeles, thank you. Turning now to wildfires in Greece, where it has been a day.
Well, we've already got that news. Why did you add extra news? I've already got that news for later. That's outrageous. Don't worry, I'm cutting them out. And they left their weather in it as well. I'm going to have to watch every news clip going forward. This is fucking bullshit. I thought I could trust them to talk about their topic for a little bit. Anywho, sorry, beg your pardon. Let's give it another roll, see if we can find a good clip, Dabbleverse clip to watch. Let's see. Adam Tamagotchi. Yeah, exactly. We rolled a 7. What's that? I always hit the fucking thing with my mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're leveling up in a dab. We got a final boss clip. Yes. Is it BYB? Please don't BYB. Please don't be BYB. Please don't be BYB. Oh, is it the only one that I didn't load up? Okay, 1 second. Let me find it. Jesus Christ. It definitely wasn't a BYB clip. It was Shmuel and Dave reacting to Gilly. That was the one.
You ever considered leveling up on the dab?
Level up
I preferred first one, not second.
on the dab. That's what it's all about, baby.
I don't know how I feel about this embryonic beard. Well, I don't really have a choice at the moment. But yeah. Yes, there's been lots of fires over there, Diablo. Lots of fires at the moment. He's still alive as far as I know. So good on you, NJ.
Even the Jews are broke. Hey.
Wait, Shmuel was watching clips on his show? Wow.
Sebastian Bach, huge fan. Can you autograph one of Carm's dog's empty vape carcasses and send it to me?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Does he live in Greece, AB? If so, yes. Prayers for Greasy. That's funny because I always called him Greasy and he's from Greece. That's amazing.
Please go to the place with your evidence.
I move it up a little bit. I want to catch the.
I forgot I was going to ask. Did anybody else come forward to the authorities who dated Pat Dixon? How about that lady at the Waffle House?
So I woke up today, AB, at 5 in the morning because that's when the dogs like to wake me up. And I had this on whilst I was trying to fall back to sleep, and it worked. It worked. It worked a treat.
Did she ever press charges against him or anything for being a douche?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Did Pat press charges against her because she pulled a weapon on him?
Yes.
And whatever happened to her? Did she do any time?
She got, I think, 8 years house arrest.
She couldn't leave her house for 8 years?
I think so. I'm not sure. It was something. It was.
Connor, can we sponsor temporary face tattoos on you like NASCAR? Yeah, go for it, pal. Not a problem. I do have, just because people have asked me about the pub, I do have a separate individual grift on there. Pub goal, $75 via super tip or double tip, mainly because I get that money through pretty much immediately and I don't have to wait a month plus lose 40% off it to replace my dwindling funds. So yes, yes, you can also sponsor a face tattoo. I've got some swastikas that we can put on. But yeah, yep, yeah, we're on it, AB. We're on it. But yes, luckily I've got a lot of space as well on my face for these tattoos. But yeah, Eva says Panhandler is embarrassing. Gosh, I can't keep up with the changes in loyalties and friendships and what have you with certain people. I think there's been a bit of a divide going on that I've been unaware of. So yeah. I'll pay attention. I'll try to find out.
Something like that. Yeah.
Liam would have taken that deal right now. He wouldn't have to leave his house. He'd just get all his food delivered. So she got 8 years for being a dick to Pat Dixon?
I really wish I could find her. I have not started the search, but I do know somebody who is, what do you call that? A private investigator. So I might be able to find her and get her side of the story.
Let's get her on.
Oh, what a massive shocker that she knows a private investigator. Jesus Christ.
Get her on MLC on Monday with Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, because you know that he did some shit. You know he did. Of
course.
First of all, he was cheating on his wife with her, telling her he's going to leave his wife. And then when that doesn't happen, of course, the woman's going to be a little upset.
A little upset. Enough upset to bring a gun and try to kill you. Sure.
Jesus Christ. What's this all about, then? What's all this about? Did Pat nearly get pew-pewed by an ex? It's understandable, I guess, but...
What do they say, Panhandler? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned?
She'll go lesbian on you. It's not good.
That's another good title. It's not that good. Turns out, that's the nuts and bolts of it. It's that expression.
Terry Nee, that is the worst thing that's ever happened. You're absolutely true, Terry Nee. Absolutely. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I don't pay loads of attention to that. I think I've heard of it. I was asking for clarification, you sons of bitches.
Pull up a chair, take a knee. The nuts and bolts of it is that, truth be told, Bob's not that good. Bob's a little dull. He's a little low energy. And when I have Bob on, he mostly sits.
Ah, shit. Oh, no, striking
around. But he wants to get paid. Victims take their evidence to the police. Can you commit tonight to pressing charges for the physical abuse you offered? This would help others.
They actually take their evidence to the court. So this shows how much you don't know shit.
That's right. Felicia doesn't have to answer to you guys.
AB says, I think there's a cultural disconnect. We'd like things a little more literal. Yeah, you're not great at subtle stuff, I'll be honest. Not overly great with that. But yeah, we'll see. It's fine. It's fine. We're still getting there. We're still getting there.
I think that's it. The way that we say she's not going to take this quote unquote evidence to court. Like maybe it doesn't exist.
Sound like Fauci's lawyer, Clearwater Chad.
Well, I think you're gay, AB. So there you go.
Coming forward means bitching. Coming forward means bitching to the Dabble.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's one part of it for sure. I'm not even done, man. Wait. You just wait. You don't even know what's coming down the pipeline.
4 years. And so I don't want to make the mistake here, right?
MGO8, look at this panel. So, I don't know. He's pretty much just pretty much a background character, old Clearwater Chad on that show now. Gilly, yeah, not for me. But Panhandler, he's finally in his spot. I think it's an okay. We've definitely seen worse panels, right?
And the mistake is, it sounds like I'm going after Gilly for her irrational not being able to let go, still being in love with this guy 4 years later, that every man she's ever dated has been a...
What do they call it? Saturdays, Mickey, right? Pretty much.
problem. And, where's the common denominator in that, on and on. But as we go through this, and we won't spend too long doing it, but as we go...
It's like when he says, I'm wrapping up my stream. We'll be done in 15 minutes.
Go through this thing with these 4 people is a Pat Dixon struggle session. This is like group therapy for all the people that hate
Shocker, AB. Absolute
Pat
shocker.
Dixon. Like, what did Pat Dixon do to Kevin that Kevin is so fucking butthurt by it?
Isn't part of it like, it's like they say an alcoholic, just admitting you're an alcoholic, just like talking about it, isn't that part of the process?
It's part of the process, man. It's like if somebody was molested, they should tell people. They shouldn't hold it in.
Oh, what lovely light topics we're going over this morning. Brilliant.
I already held it in for long enough out of fear, so, and then I...
Okay, now she was molested? That's new.
Stopped being afraid.
Well, she said.
All right,
and now I'm not anymore. Fuck him.
She just said it.
Felicia, have...
Yeah, let's blame the victim. That's what Shmuel says. I'm with you, Shmuel. Let's do it.
you pondered your old age years as lone, deranged, broke, petty...
I'll wait for anyone to kick in and go, she's not a victim. just lay the ground.
Miserable.
Many times. As a matter of fact, right before I came on here tonight, that's what I was doing.
It's all good.
Gilly Taz is complete.
Who was it that called them the Get Along Gang? Who was it? But that was funny because I was kind of like, okay, that kind of makes sense, right, Diablo? Because they are all along the same line. But yeah. Uh-oh. What are you doing up this early, Rich? Hello, mate. Wait a second. Buckman gun after women. I thought we didn't like that type of shit. Oh, it depends on the day and the topic and the people, obviously. Come on.
Really fixated on you. Get an HRO.
I mean, I don't know what she's doing these days, but I know she definitely used to be. The new one that's fixated is the redhead, and that's part of the process. She's just Taz 2.0. See, you guys can't see all this shit because you're seeing it.
PSAP Taz 2.0. We'll play another 20 seconds, and if you like it, go watch the rest on Final Boss's show. Hit like, put a comment on it, hype up the video, do whatever you want. Maybe even leave a few pennies.
Day to day, but
wait, redhead pretty antisocial?
That's correct.
Yeah, and I wonder if Pat's still paying Doom.
She's Taz 2.0. She's part of it, man.
Wait, what happened? What'd you say?
She's Taz 2.0. It's just that's the role that these women play in the whole thing. That's why it's a continued abuse.
Right. Tiny bit of criticism on this then, I guess. There's not enough actual commentary from Shmuel. Maybe he gives it in the last 20 minutes or whatever of this clip. So far, we're pretty much just watching the original clip. No, it's not 1 o'clock in the afternoon yet, Final Boss. But yeah. But yes, I would say spit it out, Shmuel. Let's get the opinions earlier, because otherwise we're just watching an older clip. But yes, thank you very much. Go watch the rest of it on Final Boss's show. Let's get rid of it, take it off the stage, and never have it here ever again. Ever again. Right. Do me a massive favor. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Would appreciate it. AB says, crack open an ice cold brew. Echo, let's get tipsy. No, never. There is a separate one for that. Pub goal, $75 via super tip or double tip. Combined throughout the show. If so, that means I have the access to the pennies immediately. And I don't feel bad about taking money to buy myself a few pints in the middle of the day. But yeah, there you go. Just a bump now. Okay, well, yeah, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. I've already covered this. Final boss. Come on. Jesus Christ. Felicia's actually bad for victims. Pat may or may not have done what she alleges, but her acting like a lunatic, dating karmic, damages credibility. It sure does. It sure does, buddy. You know, when you're right, Diablo. And in this case, you're right. You are right. Crazy stuff. Right, I think we could move back to a little bit more of the actual news, just so you guys know what's happening, to keep you up to date with the news when you're at the water cooler, when you're trying to tell people about what's happening throughout the weekend, and they go, God, you are on top of things. How do you know? You must spend a lot of time watching news channels and keeping up to date. You're like, nope. Echo just read a few of them out, and I watched a little clip that sometimes was relevant and sometimes wasn't. Mass shooting at In-N-Out Burger. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's get that. Let's get that now, if anything. Can we watch that now?
Guns are drawn. Overnight, a deadly shooting in Idaho.
What happened? What's happening? Shoot. Go. Just go. Go.
Multiple people killed after a gunman opened fire at an In-N-Out burger joint in Twin Falls.
We're getting inundated with calls, reports of multiple people down.
The chaos erupting around 2:30 in the afternoon Saturday.
Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening?
People in the parking lot running for their lives.
If you're in the area of...
Yeah, didn't run very fast, to be fair, but yeah, still. Echo tied the fast food shooting to the Pat, nearly getting shot in the waffle. Yeah, exactly, pal. Who's there? Pat Dixon's ex-wife? Huh? What, did you think Pat was doing a live stream from there or something? Yeah?
We now have a report of a possible active shooter.
Multiple law enforcement agencies scrambling to the scene, blocking off the nearby roads and surrounding the area.
It was a very chaotic scene, one of the busiest locations in all of southern Idaho. We have literally hundreds of people that were in some way, shape, or form in the area of this restaurant at the time.
At least 2 people killed and several
We get it. It's a very popular restaurant. We get it. Enough advertising.
others injured. The gunman also dead, as police now work to find a motive.
We believe that the threat to the community is over. The suspected shooter in this incident is deceased.
Among the victims, an employee who worked at the store. In-N-Out's president sharing the news in a statement online.
You guys are insane with your guns, aren't you? Everyone have a gun. What could happen? Someone could go in In-N-Out Burger and just shoot everyone. Yeah, because they spat in his eggs one too many times. You know what happens here? They get in a fight, and that's it.
Writing, my heart is broken. We lost one of our beautiful associates tonight. She was taking care of our most important asset, our customers, and her life.
I hate that as a comment as well. We lost one of our most beautiful associates tonight. Don't like that. She was taking care of our most important asset, our customers. Jesus Christ. I don't like the entire way that is run. I don't think it's good. But yeah. Flat Cat says a good guy with a legal gun took care of the bad guy with the illegal gun. There you go. I'm wrong. That's what happens every time. There's never any collateral damage. There's never more additional people shot. But yeah, Rybread said, "Fuck off! You just lost me." Ah, man, so close. But yeah, if I can't rage bait you a tiny bit in the morning, what else can I do? An appreciation for the cheapness of human life is part of our culture. Okay, fair enough. But yes, that makes sense. The employee forgot his gun. Got you. But yes, hey, you know what? We have different cultures. Yeah, if you can't accept a different culture as a different opinion on this kind of stuff, maybe you're the problem, guys. Have you ever considered that? Anyway, let's get our knives ready for a walk down the street.
Was taken. The Twin Falls Police Department also saying in a statement that first responders are continuing to process the scene and investigate a motive. Rhiannon.
Just heartbreaking. Jacqueline Lee, thank you for that update there.
Very heartbreaking indeed. But like you guys said, it's fine because the good guy had a gun on him. So it evens everything out in the long run is what we're trying to say. That's what we're trying to get to. You want to see some more interesting stuff? There's a migrant surge in the Spanish enclave of Siete. But yeah, let's see. Are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you all right, King of? What do you want? What do you want, King of all this? What do you want? I'd have gone with Steel Dough Morning Show. You son of a bitch, Deadpool. How dare you? How dare you? Yes. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me.
Tens of thousands of migrants have crossed into Spain's northern African enclave of Ceuta from Morocco.
See, Flatcat gets it. She gets it. She's laughing.
Prompting concern from leaders across Europe about the integrity of their borders. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez described the inflow of people as an attack on...
1 second, Mick, you can't use that as an example. They don't like that as an example either. Yes, Mickey, Australia had a fuckwit kill 36 people with guns 30 years ago, and everyone kind of gladly gave them up, yeah. America's past that point as well, Mickey, to be fair. They can't get to the point where you're at. It's too far gone, so they just got to double down with it as well. But yeah. It's mean, you son of a bitch, you son of a gun. Deadfall was very upset with me the other day for not putting Granny as the best show in the Dabbleverse. Apparently that's not a bias on his side. It's a bias on everyone else's side that doesn't think that show is the best show ever. Especially when the only time it gets any real traction is when it shits on Lemmy for being the mother of his kid. But yeah. Yeah, exactly, King of Ford. It's gone. You can't really do anything else with it, right? You got too many guns. There's no putting that genie back in the bowl. The US has 5 times the murder rate of the UK. Silly when people go button knives. Yeah, and again, different culture, different worlds we live in. You know, it's just crazy for us because the penalty for having a gun is so high that even the criminals don't really have guns in the UK. It's like not worth it to them. Like apart from the people who are like, well, we're gonna go to jail for life anyway. You know what I mean? So it minimizes the guns. But yeah, it was 2K. Yeah, but he doesn't have his own show, Deadfall, as far as I'm aware. So I can't review the 2K show because he's just a guest / co-host on someone else's show. But yeah, again and again, like 2K isn't someone who's blown up in the Dabbleverse that everyone is paying so much attention to. He's getting more attention. He's been on more shows. He's got a bit more attention. But like, I don't know. I'm not going to sing someone's praises that I don't really watch. But yeah. No, I'm a married man, fat guy, so that wouldn't be appropriate. But yeah. Shmuel Talk was rated. Was it actually? Was it? But is it intentional or not, Hefe? I think is the point as well, right? Yeah. The Jew show, the Benny, is that not the Jew show set up by Jib, who gets everyone's channels taken down? Again, Deadfall, I get that you're in a niche with that, but we were kind of covering what a majority of people would be aware of. So yeah. 2K's on the Benefit show, yeah. I assure I don't even know that show. I genuinely, is that kind of like the show where they have everyone on the panel? But yeah. Eva says we got a few katanas around the house. We're collecting them. Yeah. Yes, exactly, MSIP. Apart from the air quotes, that was unnecessary. Yeah. I appreciate you're a big fan of 2K. Like, it wasn't who's 2K's biggest fan review. It was people in the Dabbleverse. And I even put them on the stupid list. But yeah, there you go. Just in case you're unaware, Deadfall's a massive fan of 2K. We get it. We get it. Great. Good for 2K, good for Deadfall.
Spain's territorial integrity and promised to use all the resources of the state to guarantee security and coexistence. Leaders across Europe, including the president
AB, if you think that's less bad, you wait till Schmuel's one comes out.
Of the EU Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, have called for swift returns of migrants back to Morocco. UK Prime Minister Andy Burnham described...
You do have the right to be wrong, Deadfall. You're correct. You definitely have the right to be wrong. Like, I get you find it hilarious. There's a puppet who kind of like looks after a drunk, mean, spiteful granny. I get it. That's cool. I've got nothing against 2K. I met him in Vegas. He's fine. Well, I don't have to pretend he's amazing. No one else pretends other people are amazing. But yeah. No, that's his second list, AB. That's his second list. And that's after he's done the first list.
Described the chaotic scenes of migrants scrambling onto the shores as a cause for concern and said the UK had contacted Madrid to understand the implications and provide support. Spain sent military and
No, I think you're trying to convince me that he's the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm saying he's fine. He's fine. I don't watch the Jib Project or whatever it's called on his channel. I apologize.
police reinforcements to Ceuta after the surge, while Moroccan authorities deployed water cannon trucks and reinforced security at the crossing gates. Ceuta, along with Melilla, another Spanish autonomous city in northern Morocco, represents the European Union's only land border with Africa. Both cities periodically.
Africa, is that actually true? Because I thought Turkey was similar in the same way that Morocco is similar. Doesn't Turkey kind of then lead on to not Egypt, but those kind of countries behind it?
Experienced surges in attempted crossings by migrants seeking to reach Europe. Ceuta.
It's weird though, because I see it as the same as Morocco, AB. Like the kind of when you go into Turkey, it's kind of like half European, half African. Fair enough.
Which shares a land border with Morocco, is separated from mainland Spain by the Strait of Gibraltar. Though it is part of Spain, it has a carve-out from the usual requirements of the Schengen free travel area, meaning it is not possible for migrants in Ceuta to simply sail across the strait and be allowed into mainland Europe, as they will face additional border checks. Under normal circumstances, migrants who claim asylum in Ceuta should be able to have their claims processed. However, the arrival of some 60,000 people at
only 60,000. That's just another day in Calais.
Once threatens to overwhelm the system.
Thank you very much, the Independent News. Let me mute this so it doesn't hurt AB's ears when the breaker comes up. 1 second. There we go. Perfect. Let's take that off. Turkeys are US. Indeed. Let's have a little roll of the dice. Take my word for it, they're rolling. We got 7 again. I think that's going to move us to Dirty Jersey. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. We moved on to Dirty Jersey Rat as well. Perfect. So I broke a rule with this Dirty Jersey Rat. His clip was actually an hour and a half long. And I was like, I don't want to download stuff that's an hour and a half long for a 5-minute clip. So I'm going to play his second most recent clip, which was much more reasonable. And it was about Pat Dixon. So broke my own rule, but it happened for a reason. Michaela says the King of Morocco's in cahoots with Israel and USA. Jesus Christ. Well, hit the like button then. Let's hit the like button first to avoid that. But yeah, remember when you hit double, you go roll again. Yes, very good point. But yeah, pineapples have prickly skin. So do deadfalls, apparently. But yes, dear oh dear. If you land on Waterworks, you have to play a Carmack clip. I replaced them with a free chat roll call. But yeah, there you go. AB says you're apolitical ponce. Well, you're a political ponce. So how about that? Shove that right up your butt and turn around the corner. Yeah, I got there. Eva says it's absolutely bonkers, the extent of the ways immigrants try and turn the UK. Everyone wants to move here, but everyone complains about it. United Britain is amazing. We will pay everything for you unless you work. So yeah, you did bring it up. When I brought it up, you then brought it up. So therefore you brought it up, Deadfall. Yeah, there we go. But yes, you're not going to accidentally get me to shit on 2K. I like 2K. I just said I don't think he's the best thing ever. Like, that's fine as well. I wasn't going to score him 10 out of 10 on everything just because someone else likes him. That's not the way it works. One day you'll migrate to Britain and be an idle scrounger. One day, potentially. Illegal's illegal. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Right, let's have a little look. We'll play 5 minutes off Dirty Jersey Rats clip. If you like it, go over to his channel, watch the rest, hit like, hype it up, even leave a comment, all that stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna bring it up every time now, Deadful. Every time.
Even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
KB, you hook up with Gilly, you'll be connected to Pat.
So I think this is the clip we were watching earlier on Shmuel's show. The downside of clipping clips. There you go. I'm going to throw it out there.
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't do it.
Eskimo brothers.
Not because I'm married. It's because I don't want to be Eskimo brothers with Pat. I don't. That's a fact. Gilly, you know when they try to keep the cop try to hire me at Compound Media? He's like, we'll give you $250 a show. I go, well, he goes, that's a starting rate. I go, yeah, I'm not making what Pat Dixon makes. Sorry. I literally said that. That was my Pat Dixon. I literally said it to Keith. I go, yeah, I'm not making what Pat Dixon makes. And I this.
Drunken says he by far has the most uplifting. Is that just because of his music, Drunken? The AI music that everyone hates, except when it's dirty.
Before I even knew him, but I knew he was a nothing even then. God bless. And he made $137 today on a 3.5-hour show. Call Keith the cop to prove that story. Yeah,
I don't understand that story either, because then you ended up making you were complaining about making $100 a show with Bob, but you didn't want to work for $250.
I made $100 show with Kumia. Pay attention.
Well, at least you're consistent, I guess, AB. But yeah. Terry Nee says we have guns because of your king. It's our Second Amendment. God damn it. God damn it. If you've liked this so far, please do hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much.
What happened was they said, I said, I'm not working for $250 a show. I'm not taking Pat Dixon rates. So Keith goes, all right, here's the
God damn you, 4K. I'm going to have to ban all of your accounts. Jesus Christ. 4K to Puppet. Good friend of 2K to Puppet. The best puppet in the Dabbleverse. There you go. Is that good enough?
Deal. We'll give you $350 a show, but we got to take 100 out because they had to buy the song, my opening theme song from Bobby Kelly, for like 25.
Good work, Ren. Good work.
So for the first 25 shows, I got $250 anyway. So Keith stuck it to me, and then once that was up, I told Keith, that's when I said, Keith, that's when I said I needed $500 a show, because he was offering like Florentine $500 a show. And Florentine didn't even work there. And I said, you got to give me $500 a show now. Once that first 20.
1 second. AB's only a fan of the, what's he called? The orange puppet? Is that what it's called? But yeah. Fat guy with the breaking news. 3 people shot, 2 killed 3 miles or so from my house. Well, I hope the police find you and put you away, buddy.
24 weeks is over. And I said, you got to give me $500 a show and give me $400, give the other $100 to Brian McCarthy. Because he was doing.
If you don't like the puppets, you're not an American, according to David Chandler. You heard it here first.
On every show by that. So again, I just didn't want to be any attachment of Pat Dixon.
Nor should you.
There's levels to losering in the dollars. For instance, did you know Pat doesn't even own a car? Did you realize that Adam Bush is a failed actor?
I agree.
Pat's a failed actor too.
Felicia, when's the last time Pat?
Come on, we're all failed actors, one way or another.
Pat Dixon had a car.
Before he moved to New York, he actually sold his car when he moved to New York, and I think he was in New York for 14 or 15 years. And then it's been maybe 2 or 3 years since he moved to New York. So 18 years, about.
Wow.
Yeah, because he punched Gino in. That was 4 years ago.
All this Dabbleverse lore for you guys. Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 20. Maybe? It was 2022. He punched him in 2022. Because I started. It was the year before I started live streaming. I started live streaming in 2023.
Huh.
So it's Juneteenth, 2022.
I'm wondering with this, is it just clipping for the sake of clipping? Like, what bit here is the clipping part? Like, I hate to say, what part here is the clipping part of this? What bit are you kind of going, this is great for people to follow? Unwanted law, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, is that it? Is that pretty much it? It's just about we don't like Pat. I get it. I get it. If you give me 3 out of these 4 people on screen, I agree with you. They will say they don't like Pat. Is this what we're getting told? Is this the information we're learning from this, I guess?
No, because he was on your live stream.
Huh?
He was on your show. Remember, in the studio, he came right after it happened. You interviewed him about it. So I think it was 2023.
I think the next 2 minutes as well are those two just trying to correct KB on when they had Pat on.
No, Pat first came back. He called in or whatever, or he StreamYarded in, and Gino wouldn't let that show. Like Gino was trying to ruin that show. Like his first return to Compound was with Kevin and I think Bob. But
yeah, that was 2023.
2023.
In the summer of 2023, I was gone. I had nothing to do with Compound Media, so it was 2022. 4 years. So
I'm sorry, if you're going to put this up, we're going to have to play this.
Did you just come? What? Did I just come?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So he's been out of New York for 4 years. So he's been on the run without a car for the last 4 years. Felicia, yes?
I mean, I know he's been borrowing Taz's family's car.
No, you gotta let us know. Have you been keeping up to Pat's in and outgoings? Come on, let us know if he's still got a car or not.
Unless it is her car, but he's been borrowing her or family's car. Yeah.
But he don't have his own car.
It's not looking good, Thompson. It's not looking good. We got a separate goal set up for the pub stream, pal. It's looking like I'm just going to be staying at home doing chores instead of drinking and embarrassing myself.
Not that I know of.
No, he don't. Because he said on his show he don't have a car.
He's
and
a
you guys
loser.
used to have to drive him to New York.
I drove him to New York probably 2 or 3 times. I drove him to
She'll never forgive Pat for being Pat. You're not wrong.
poker games. I drove him to gigs.
And then look
Morning, Teddy. You had your coffee, pal? What's cracking?
what you got out of it.
How did that all work out?
Don't get her more depressed. She already said she's depressed.
I'm trying to help.
Stop dating losers. Nobody to blame but yourself. She's talking Dick to the Cockpit's talking to everybody. Stop dating losers. Don't date losers. That way they can't procreate. We'll have less losers in the world.
Sure.
Very strange question. Question statement from principled uncertainty. I would make videos, but I can't find my glasses and can't grow a beard. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair place. Yeah.
True. I have stopped.
I know Pat Dixon never beat a woman in a car race. See what he did, Ray?
I think that's the insinuation, right, Meg? The fact that he's asking for all this information that she's not been with him for several years, so she surely shouldn't know. But yeah, potentially a bit of stalking going on. Nobody being surprised by that, I guess. Yeah.
Never beat a woman in a car race because he ain't got one. Does he have a license or what does he carry?
As far as I know, I mean, he has got a license. Yeah.
How's he keep his license active if he never has a car?
I don't know. I think he needs it to get his prescription.
Is it if you don't use it, you lose it in America? If you don't have, I guess you have to renew your driving license every 10 years or what have you, just to update your photo. But bonkers. Anyway, goodbye to you. If you enjoyed that clip, go watch the rest of it on Dirty Jersey Rats video channel. You can hit like, sub, leave a comment, all that jazz over there. Even hype it up if you want. Or you can leave it. It's up to you, I guess. Yeah, no, I didn't think that was the case. But yeah, who knows? Either way. Yes, should we do another roll on dice, see if we land anywhere? They're not on screen at the moment, so that's annoying. I do apologize. I didn't double check that. Kiki says, if you don't have insurance, they don't let you keep your license. You can have it as an ID card, but not as I didn't know that. Yes, roll. Let's see what we get. 5. That's good. That means we move to a stallion clip. Give me a sec. Go bark at that car real quick. Thanks, dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Stallion. Thanks, buddy. So this is his most recent clip that he's done. And the rules are the rules. So it's about meme copium. So that's something I have no idea about. I know the name. I don't know all of that nonsense about them. So we're going to play 5 minutes of it, see if we like it. Sons of bitches. But yes, they're enjoying a little bark. It is weird, isn't it, Fat Guy? Because normally we have really bad luck, but now it's not on screen. The rolls are perfect. Who knew? But yeah. Let's bring Meme Copian up. Let's see.
To the Ricada stuff. The Ricada / Scarlet / Ralph, I guess. They're all putting these.
Yeah, we have roads. The Romans sorted that out for us a little while ago. I think it's about nearly 2,000 years ago, give or take. Maybe a little less than that. But yeah, when did the Romans give you guys roads?
Retards together. So Ricada, going back a bit, says Wednesday plans. Hey guys, I was going to do a stream last
So he's like karmic, essentially.
night, but I fell asleep at like 10 p.m. This is probably because I got jealous of Lady Ricada's new
Oh, so he knows Nick. He knows, okay, it's in that world. That makes sense.
wink and got some for myself. Taking the kiddos to a birthday party that, in proper fashion, will take all day. And then I will stream tonight. We're going to have to cover this Andrew Wilson versus Stu Peters debacle that happened as well.
1 second. AB, you know that I can't read. That's very mean of you to bring that up. But yeah. Eva, thank you for the update. Meme Copian often covers Ricada. He's heavily influenced by Kiwi Farms. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm also heavily influenced by Super Tips and Dabble Tip. I've got them both pinned. If you do want to donate, they are the ones that go through the quickest and I get to keep the most. I will do a pub stream if we reach the highly unachievable goal of $75. I think with that, I end up getting about £50, which would cover 3 or 4 drinks plus a little change, maybe to get the wife some flowers. So yeah. You guys have to pay for that. Has the farm shut down yet? I don't know. I pay zero attention to that, I'll be honest. But yeah.
As Candace Owens in her explosive video. Well, it sounds like a Jeremy post. Now,
1738 letting us know he's a Kiwi that lives in Japan. Oh, we've got someone who lives in Japan who likes Warhammer and does photography. He's a good guy. Okay. Fair play. Thanks, Drunken.
some people are, but first of all, this is pretty cringe. It's like, oh, my wife got a tattoo. I took her to the tattoo convention and she got the tattoo bull hit struck again. But I got to get one myself. Now, some people are saying it's this tattoo. I don't know if it is or not, but there's a few little fun details here. If this is Nick's tattoo, then this is his 3rd flower tattoo. But very fun. You've got like, I think it's like Liberta up here because he's a Liberty maxing, but it's in the colors of Jamaica. There's fun little details.
It's very pretty.
Now, there was a post on the Kiwi Farms by Rodeo Roadrunner. This is a fun one, actually. What do you guys think about this? My theory is that Nick and Kayla went to the tattoo convention thinking that they would run into April again. They would use this opportunity to try and get April back into their little throuple.
Right, so he's very heavily into all this stuff. That makes
Nick
sense.
can't contact April any other way. Just seems like a very Nick move to go and stalk the place where he had his former drug whore branded with a tattoo in the hopes that she would be there again. If you agree with this theory, press 2. I think this is a fun one. I like this one. That's my headcanon. Now, moving over, we got Doompill over on Twitter, and he says that Scarlett has, this is her, obviously Scarlett's her stage name, Scarlett Hampton appears to have immediately made bail and not currently in police custody. So she was arrested like a couple days ago, and at the time, everyone was wondering if Ralph just straight up murdered.
She only had a little bit of cocaine on her. Come on. Papa Dan says Kiwi Farm is full of fucking retarded weirdos. Well, there you go. No wonder everyone loves it so much.
Her, which I didn't think was the case, but it was kind of a fun little theory. I was like, all right, that's very fun. She's like disappeared for 3 days. She's clearly terminally online. How could she not be posting? Well, it's because she was in jail. She got arrested of having, I think, 28 grams of cocaine, which obviously put Nick to shame because he only had, 26 or something? Terrible. But she's made bail. I think it was.
Yeah, but she didn't have any of her kids with her, so it kind of evens out.
It's like $30,000 bail. So she probably paid 10% of that, $3,000. But she's not in Minnesota, so she could be in trouble. Because apparently there's some other states actually prosecute people that get arrested. That's crazy. Now, Nick was obviously very concerned about
This is him on Discord, I guess.
The safety of random skinny blonde women who look like crack whores. So he was talking about this in his either locals or one of the Dabbleverse Discords. I'm not sure. Is she still alive? I heard Ralph is back in Mexico. I legitimately think she may not be. Oh no. Somebody save her. Because no one has heard from her at all. Oh no. She's not responding to Recatus.
Well, she didn't die. She didn't die at least. So good work.
DMs. You know what's really silly is that like you have these people like Ricada and Jeremy who are messaging all these women that aren't their wives. And then when you point this out and say that it's weird, they're like, well, it's just having friends and stuff. Like, I just like her because she's a person, you know? That's what they say. But it's like, the only reason that Nick even talks to her is because she is a porn star, or she was a porn star. And you think
A. Thompson says Scarlett was top of her high school class. True story, yeah. Stuttering John used to make millions per year. I don't know if that's true. But yeah. Oh, look who's woken up. Hello, nice dancer. You had yourself a nice little coffee or a cup of tea or a little energy drink.
even mentioned this later when he gets to his video, which is very strange. But like, that's like, I don't know why they can't see this. The only reason he interacts with this woman at all is because she was getting blacked on the regular, on camera. Now, Nick was very, very quick to rush out his 1 hour long YouTube premiering my video on Scarlett Hampton around 5 p.m. Central on YouTube. Come watch. Now, this was a YouTube premiere, which is a weird thing for him to do, because why would you just
That's super weird.
stream this? If it takes an hour to record and upload, why not just stream it? Now, it didn't do very well because people maybe like the only really advantage to premiering a video rather than just making a video public is that you can get chat interactivity and like super chats. But if we go over to Playboard, apparently it only made like $5 in super chat revenue, and I think this is less than 10,000.
Hey, I can relate. It's fine. I can relate. Don't worry, Nick. Crack on.
Views total. So it's like he made maybe $50 on this. But it's like it's a bit of a weird thing for him to put out. I guess because he's like an expert, but it's just totally pandering to the Dabbleverse. I think that's the entire point of this. And there was a few fun memes we had on the farm saying trial streaming, legal analysis, political commentary, I sleep. Blonde whore arrested. That's some real
Okay, so he's very much why I keep hearing things like Kiwi Farms, right? Because he's a streamer who follows it and advertises it, I guess, or something along those lines.
Shit. Now, even people in Nick's own audience, because Nick likes to pretend that his channel is just like the legal stuff and all of the drama happens on like the other Dabbleverse adjacent streams. So some people are rightfully asking, who the f is Scarlett Hampton? A former adult actress. Who is Scarlett Hampton? Nobody knows. Nobody cares about this. Like, come on now. Now, Nick has been like, if you've been wondering what Nick's been up to, maybe he's been working hard on the 5K locals gift or something. I mean, it's right around the corner. 2 more weeks. Trust the plan, all that. He's just posting. He's just going insane.
There you go. 5 minutes of it. If you enjoyed it, go see the rest on Stallion 19's channel. Hit like, sub, comment, hype up the video, all that jazz. Meme copium, not for meme, really. Not mime, kind of cup of tea. But yeah, that's his latest video. Anyway. Anywho. Ah, dear, oh dear. So yeah, all the latest clips. We've actually been very lucky with that. Who did we miss? We missed Pests, Deadfall with the 99 cents. Thanks, buddy. What? Let me see if I can look at it. Let me do an NJ Ranger. Oh no, I can't. I need to refresh my screen. 1 second. Let's have a look. Refresh. Salt. Thanks. I think it's salt. Cheers, pal. Appreciate you. Why was Mersh asking for press? I don't know. I didn't follow that. Anyone know? Thank you very much, Mr. Deadfall. We are now on $10.99. So I appreciate it. Very good of you. Should we do a little bit of news? I reckon we should do a tiny bit more news. 49 cents. You son of a bitch. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to move on to, I believe, Indonesian passengers ferry catches fire. I did laugh at that earlier. I didn't mean to laugh at it. But that's just sometimes how I accidentally act when I hear about stuff like this. Where is it? Oh, did I get rid of my news? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Unmute.
In Indonesia, at least 5 people have died and dozens are still missing.
I don't believe that this is this guy speaking with this voice. What do you guys think, by the way?
After a ferry caught fire in waters near the island of Java. The ferry was on its way from Surabaya to Makassar, carrying an estimated 271 people when the fire broke out. Navy and nearby commercial vessels were involved.
See, I keep thinking for some reason it's a cruise ship. I think it's just a ferry, but still.
In the rescue efforts. The cause of the fire has not been determined. Authorities say efforts are underway to locate those still missing. DW's Asia Pacific.
Why don't they just pour some of the water over it? That's surely that would help.
Bureau Chief Georg Mathis is in East Java. He sent us this update.
Quite a dramatic rescue operation.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that's very traumatic for you. Nice answer. I do apologize.
Here in the Java Sea in Indonesia, I just got off the phone with the head of the search and rescue unit in Surabaya, who is in charge of this operation. Surabaya, the second largest city from where this ship started its journey to Makassar in Sulawesi, a 40-hour trip. And he confirmed that it...
Okay, fair enough, Mistress Meg. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Sometimes I forget
It is
these
still
things.
unclear how many people exactly were on that vessel. Now, there's some hope in that the people who are still unaccounted for may be passengers who canceled their trip in the last minute. Until this is verified, the search and rescue operations, I was told, remains in full swing until late at night here and then resumes in the early hours of the morning. One of the key problems for the rescue teams was...
The problem with that is people might think you're dead, but you're actually at home because you missed your cruise because you're not very reliable. Or ferry, sorry. Your ferry because you're not very reliable. And you're just sitting at home and there's people looking for you. Sad. Make sure to always attend your ferry trip.
Was not just the bad weather conditions, but also that the boat was not only carrying people, but also goods, and in particular flammable goods. And that is why the other vessels
Flammable and flammable goods, I
who
guess.
came in to help and to rescue people could not approach closely. So some people actually jumped into the water and swam over to the other boats. Now,
Yeah, exactly, Terry. Yeah, you tell them, Sunshine.
the weather conditions remain difficult in this area, and unfortunately, accidents like this one are not uncommon in Indonesia. It is mainly lax safety standards, but also the unpredictable weather conditions that are two of the key reasons that cause these kinds of accidents.
I agree. That is mainly why that happens, to be fair. Let me just wait so it doesn't kill anyone with dirt. Perfect. Look at that. Smart Echo. Ray DeVito did this on a cruise ship. They're looking for him. It turned out he was asleep in his room. Yeah, and 3 firefighters died trying to save his life as well, Connor. But he was there the whole time. Shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. Just to clarify, every so often we do a little pub stream, but I have got strict limitations on that. If we do get any super tip, double tip, that will go towards the pub fund. Maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to go. But yes, they are pinned in the chat. Do have a little look on the double tip one, even if you don't necessarily want to use it, because I've done a load of voices. Any suggestions for ones that I've missed out, let me know. Drunken says, imagine being homeschooled by Shu. That's a good point. That must be quite traumatic as well. Should we move on to poor NJ Ranger? Firefighting helicopters collide in Greece. Again, laughing. I don't mean to.
Is anyone inside? They shout as the wildfires close in.
Hefe says Ray was left off Eccles' list. Yeah, Ray's just properly irrelevant now, isn't he? Unfortunately, I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. Hello, Kim. Good morning to you. How you doing, mate? Hope you've had your coffee / tea / energy drink to help yourself off. But yeah, no, I didn't have Ray on it. Chad's too popular for it, I think. Who else did I leave off? I left off Cupcake. I left off Morning Show with Cut the Jib or whatever it's called. Benefit Show, sorry. Yeah, there's a few shows. I missed Transverse as well. Yeah, Flatcat says, no way, surely does that. No, yeah, absolutely not. Zero chance.
These police officers are going door to door in the village of Ios Nectarios, urging residents to evacuate. For nearly a week, firefighters have been trying to contain raging fires in central Greece.
Teddy, Ray took Shamil's advice. No, he's not making any money. Nothing. Yeah, it does seem like it's definitely different from when he started, right, to what he's like now. Ray, I used to kind of put very close to Chad in terms of the kind of shows and what they bring in and the kind of attention they get. Now it's polar opposites. I don't know if Chad's just doing better or Ray's just doing considerably worse, or maybe a bit of both. But yeah.
The Greek Prime Minister has warned of extremely difficult days ahead as the flames devastate thousands of acres of agricultural land and reach Western Attica, the region which
She's got an interesting voice for someone doing the news, hasn't she?
includes the capital, Athens.
We're putting out whatever we can in cooperation with the fire department, going wherever they tell us to. What I see is that there are no aerial means, very few planes, no helicopters.
You son of a bitch, Amsip. Where you been all weekend, by the way? What you been doing, you son of a bitch? But yeah, seriously, this is who they got for talking? Apparently so. Apparently so. But yeah, Amsip's been spending time with other people, I guess, socializing. We're trying to get him to beat up people in Silky's chat, and he's disappeared on us.
It's burned a huge area.
During summertime, wildfires are common in Greece, but strong winds this year are
Oh yeah, you're Greek. You don't have to though, because I got a translator, so you can just wait.
making it extremely difficult for emergency aircrafts to contain the spread. These two helicopters were seen colliding in the Satha area. 2 crew members died in the crash. In Megara Valley, 25 miles from Athens, all 81-year-old Manolos Dallas can do is watch the fires burn.
It's not all you can do. You can help out.
The fire has been burning for so many days. There is a church below here, and this morning I saw on TV that the area was on fire. I'm frustrated. They almost burned the olive trees here.
Extreme heat and drought has fueled some of the worst wildfires in Europe throughout the summer.
NJ didn't start the fire, that's for sure.
But in Spain and France, finally some reprieve this weekend.
Apparently so drunken. That's why I keep laughing. I shouldn't do, but I find it quite a funny little scenario.
More than 200,000 people were able to return home, or what was left of their home. Climate experts say these intense fires could not have happened without carbon pollution from burning fossil fuel,
Shout out to carbon pollution. Couldn't have happened without you.
increasing global temperatures. In the US, nearly 3,000 acres in eastern Washington were burning overnight. The state is already experiencing a record-breaking wildfire season, with more than 1,000 fires burning this year. Back in Greece, firefighters are trying.
1 second. Teddy says they start the fires because they lose their property to government, so they burn it so no one can use it. Jesus Christ. Jesus. These helicopters were Australian. Thanks, Greek firefighters. They were returned. No way, Mick. Is that true? That can't be real. It can't be real. Is this the Down Syndrome News Network? Or this specifically is right here, right now. Yes, correct. If you haven't done it already, please do hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Also, any support you give the channel, I do appreciate. There is a sideways goal of a pub stream. I don't think we're going to hit it because we're currently at $0 on Super Tip or Dabble Tip. But anything is appreciated, especially if it's 99-cent super stickers sent by Deadfall. Thank you.
To stop the blaze from reaching Athens. Since the 1980s, Europe has heated at more than twice the global average. Large fires like these are set to increasingly devastate the old
Very good. 9185. Yeah, grease fires are hard to put out. That's true. I don't think you're supposed to use water for it either, are you?
continent.
Oh, Thank God AB's not here anymore. Apologies, pal. Let's take the news off for a little bit. Should we give it another spin? I reckon we should give it a spin. Should I rig it so we get to play the next one? We got a 6, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. The one time I've not got on screen, it's actually been working pretty well. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. So this is the clip I had to screen record, funnily enough. We had to screen record this because unfortunately it wouldn't let me download it. So I assume this is going to have a little bit of a naughtiness, maybe as age restricted, because it is covering comic. So let's see.
So they're Joe Burrow? I am a fan of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I don't know why that Tim Burton craziness. I tried watching Mars Attacks for the first time last night, but I got too tired.
Mickey says they were indeed. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. to the crew, indeed. Thanks.
I was jet lagged to fuck, so I needed to relax a little bit and chill. Top 3 favorite memories from your time off.
Oh yeah, you had a week off. Hope you had a lovely week off. Shout out to week offs.
Let me see. Enjoying the sun a little bit. Basking that in.
Drunken says this is the clip where comics loses his shit. Ah, very good, very good. Did he finally get a job? I don't think so. I think this is his job for him now.
Eating good food. I haven't been eating very well, so I'm happy to get that going again.
Ah, did he really? Now I'm actually jealous of comic. God damn it. I love going to Florida. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Hit that like button if you haven't already, por favor.
I think that's another thing I should tell people. I've been trying to fast, and it's not been very healthy. I ain't gonna lie. Last year I fasted.
Yeah, that's me, James. So what? Morning, pal. You had your coffee? You all good?
Pretty heavily, and the weight just dropped off. But it catches up with the person, so. What else? I'll think of one more. Let me see. I went to a museum.
You went to a museum? That's good. That's pretty good.
I went to went to the Dali. It's called. It's the Salvador Dali Museum, and it was fucking cool. So there you go. Take down the EDT. Mr. Meal, you were jet lagged. Where'd you go, Carmbo? Everyone thinks Felicia, but I know you're. Hey,
Mr. Mule getting involved everywhere, isn't he?
I'm. Let's not disparage people in that. My history, I care about her a lot, and I really don't want anybody shitting on her in my public. But you guys do it anyway, and it's gross, and I hate it every day. It makes me not want to do this stream when you shit on people. I give it.
Just be nice to Karmic. Just be nice to
shit
Karmic.
about her. So what? If I care about this individual, you shouldn't really fucking
I guess I cry drunken. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything for those spots, I'll be honest.
on a person I give a shit about. But you guys don't give a fuck. It's all fucking. It's not cool. I don't like it. I swear to.
Everything is public. Everything is public. Come on with him. I'm not sure what museums they have, James. Someone said he might have been in Florida, which is giving me envy right now. I would love to be in Florida for a week. I wouldn't be here being hungry at lunchtime. I'd be having some of your delicious, delicious, terrible
Did
food.
I go? I went somewhere. I traveled. I got away for a while. It was kind of impromptu. I was like, I am really burned the fuck out with streaming. And I'm like, okay, I need some time away from streaming. And I know summer.
Understandable.
I'm like, I went to check something out down south. I ain't gonna tell you too much.
Not going to tell you where. That's where. Thank you so far. But yeah. Fuck that Manchester rules. Yeah, maybe I should go Manchester instead of doing the stream tomorrow. What do you reckon? Just go there for the day.
I gotta keep some things closely guarded. But hey, no, it wasn't Felicia. Okay, all right. All I want, like, concerning Felicia.
Honestly, I don't. Like, I know some people don't use super tip, some people don't use double tip, but I would just turn off the Rumble rants and just be like, if you want something red, it's super tip or double tip. Done. Like, how much do you get on that? Do you $1 and do you get maybe half, or did they give you the whole thing? Like, still $1 go is pretty brutal.
Good terms, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot of emotional shit. But I think
brutal.
it's in the past. I know you guys think it's in the present, but it's in.
Oh, there you go. Even better idea. We've had 2 stabbings in Manchester the last 72 hours. Let's make it free. Let me go Manchester tomorrow.
Past, so just relax,
That's a bad deal, Teddy. That's a bad deal. Should we leave early so I can go do a walk and talk and get something to eat? Because I am really regretting not getting lunch before this. I'm not made for being a hungry pineapple. Yeah, as you can tell, this isn't the way it works. But yeah. What's your favourite type of blade, Echo? How do you do your stabbing? That's a good question. I like an old school longsword. So one-handed longsword. I don't want a two-handed longsword. It's too big. It's too heavy. Don't like a short sword. Don't like a dagger. But yeah. You son of a bitch. AB, I'm getting the expensive sandwich. You inspired me. Now I want the expensive sandwich. But I can't justify it. Damn it. It's beautiful.
We love that I can't replace. Swear.
I used to have the blades that Legolas had in Lord of the Rings movie, not his actual one, obviously, but I used to have them. I used to collect a lot nerdier stuff, which was fun. OG Nick, he's playing air guitar, Nick his leg again. Yep, it works if it works. Good God, I know, Kim. It's crazy. It's crazy. Do I have a beheading blade? No. Can I even? No, see, I can't even leg guitar. It's just jealousy. We do have a unachievable $75 pub goal. If anyone does want that, super tip and double tip. I don't think we're going to get there. But if so, I guarantee you 2 hours of terrible pub content, which we seemed to enjoy the other day. But yeah. AB said, I'd love to see Eccles spinning around pretending to be Legolas, tossing his rat tail over his shoulder. Yeah, you get it. He gets it. I do like Gimli as well with the axe. The axe is pretty fucking cool. I went axe throwing for my birthday, AB. Third time I've been axe thrown. I do enjoy that. Deadfall says the real full tang katana, not the stupid display versions. Oh, very good. Never King of All Diffs, never. He's fired indefinitely for the month. But yeah. Drunken says the pub content is solid. Yeah, I enjoy it too. But unfortunately, when I had a look through my bank the other day, I was like, okay, I spent too much. For the middle of a day where I'm not working. I don't think I can justify it. So unfortunately, putting the cost over to you guys, if it is something you want, help out, double tip, super tip, I do appreciate it. If not, I get it. It's the 3rd of the 8th. Normally it's quite hard to pay stuff when it's the 3rd day of the month. So don't you worry. A little more dancing, a little bit more singing.
As you can see, I'm perspiring. It's hot in this room. It's summertime. I don't have a proper air conditioning.
Oh, so not all Americans have proper air conditioning. So it's just me and Karmic without it. But yeah. James says, mid off the day, great time for prostitutes. Oh, give them a shout. supertip.gg/Echo. Thanks, pal. But yeah. The wife can get overtime or a night job. Yeah, potentially. I'll let her know.
And it's catching up on me. Woo! But yeah, it's very warm. That's why I don't wear a jacket.
You are wearing the jacket.
But I put it on. Hey, may the show start somewhere.
I love how much of a nerd Connor is. Finding out more and more. I used to have an awakened sword that fed off investiture. Lost it on Roshaw. I don't think you did. But the fact that you know stuff like that is nerdy enough. Final boss, you've got a good egg there, pal.
Woo! Top 3 favorite dragon breeds. Gila monster.
Jesus, as if you got answers for this. Top 3 dragon breeds. I'd have to have watched, I guess, Harry Potter. But then, are they even real ones? I don't think they're real ones. But well, none of them are real ones. They're dragons. Echo. Hello, Gina. How are you doing? Are there breeds of dragons, technically? No, because they're all fictional. So I guess I could list the ones from Harry Potter, and that would be as accurate as any other answer. What's it? A horntail ridgeback? Norwegian horntail ridgeback? As if I can remember that. I can't remember the rest.
There's no such things as dragons in the real world. So maybe Gila monster.
King of all diffs. You know I'm a fan, so don't take it personally. But first, Rochi, now Nick. You create shows we enjoy and then get hurt over something stupid and fire people. King of all diffs. I hope this is a troll, but you realise Nick isn't fired and has never been fired, right? You understand that? You get that? Do some busking. That's a good idea. Set up your laptop and tell people that you'll comment on any clips they bring. That's a good idea. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a go. Thanks, pal. But yeah.
Whatever the hell. I wouldn't consider that Komodo dragon. Yeah, what else is dragon-like?
Oh, Komodo dragon. Okay, that's a good answer.
That's all I can think about right now. I'm thinking of reality. I'm not thinking of... I like serpent dragons. In the land of fiction, the
serpent dragons. That's
Chinese
a good one.
dragons. That looks like a big snake.
Oh shit, we went over 5 minutes. Apologies. If you enjoy this, go watch it on So Far Joe Burrow's clip channel. Go give it a like, a hype up. Make sure you subbed, leave a comment, leave some money if you like. All of that good stuff. Let's take it off the screen now. Jesus Christ. Eva, oh Jesus, come under the influence of newly purchased mood enhancing substances. Jeez, no, please no. Don't tell me that. But yeah, dear. 1 second. Nick's not fired, but you make Nick stay late after show, probably to yell at him. No, I just told him that I wasn't planning to do any more 2:00 shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the rest of the month. That was it. Just easier to tell him that way than afterwards. But yeah. Oh dear. I could use that gourmet egg sandwich right now, AB. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds pretty nice. Maybe have a look in the freezer, see what we got, see what we can rustle up. Should we give it another spin? See if by any miracle it lands. There's no chance it's gonna land again. I reckon we just play something a little bit different. So I enjoy watching Beard Meets Food. He's a big old content creator. And he's got a video out and it lasts about 13 minutes. So I'm going to watch all of it if you guys are all right with that. We can chat in between. But it's my non-Dabbleverse stuff that I enjoy. And I think quite a few if you like Beard Meets Food as well. AB gifting a membership. Thank you very much, pal. I appreciate that. Very kind of you indeed. Very kind of you indeed. It's one of those things where when you gift a membership to someone else, they get to enjoy my lovely content as well, and it reminds them that the channel exists. So thank you very much. Let's watch a little bit of Beard Meets Food.
Got sniffles today. I think we'll blame the less than favourable Italian weather. Now,
look how lovely that beard is that he's got as well. Beautiful. Eva gifting 5 memberships. Thank you very much, pal. That's very kind of you. That's 5 times as helpful as AB's one. but just as considerate and thoughtful. So thank you very much, mate. Very nice of you. What we got here? Just for both of you, just a reminder from Christy.
Did you just come? What? Did I just come?
Potentially. AB says he didn't shave his beard for Grift. Let that be a lesson. I didn't like how messy my beard was getting, to be honest with you. Eva said, oopsie, I got Cardiff. Oh no, he'd be angry at you. He will be very angry at you for that, but I appreciate it. If you haven't done it yet, please do hit that like button. I know not everyone can support financially, but you can help just by hitting that like button. So appreciate it. If we can get to at least 30, if we got 42 of us in there, getting another 8 shouldn't be impossible. So I would appreciate it. Just double click your phone or scroll your mouse down and hit that little like button. Hit the down like button if you like, just to be a
You might not believe it, but today we are just southwest of Venice in Bovalenta at a place called Academy Evergreen Burger. Admittedly, not the most Italian sounding restaurant on planet Earth, but they have an entire menu's worth of food challenges.
King of Full Diffs likes going to random streams and asking hosts if they're trans. Some freak out and some go, yes, you're at the Transverse Network. What do you expect? But yeah, very good. Yes, poor old Cardiff unfortunately got himself a membership. Bad luck, Cardiff.
And Josh 1, naturally, says I have to do the biggest one. They call it the killer sandwich, no less. Who's gonna...
So I can't remember who told me the other day. They said when they're watching this. Not true. Drunken says, I've seen this guy before, he's never lost. That's not true. Very not true. When it's a shorter video, when it's like 7 or 8 minutes, you know for a fact that he's won, and it's fairly easy. It's a little bit trickier when it's like 13 minutes, because you don't know if it means he's lost or not. Deadfall, thank you for the $4.99. God save the king. Go. Yes, God save the king. Go, everyone, and save that king. Thank you very much, pal. Nick, wake up. Nick, wake up. I got the link for you. Quick, come sing this song. But thank you very much, Deadfall. I appreciate it. Yes, maybe if there's a pub stream later, you might get me to stand up and salute the king. Yeah, I'm the worst. You know I'm the worst. I went on Wendy's with you, and you managed to get me to do about 30 seconds of karaoke. Luckily, she deleted the evidence of it. But yeah, I'm the worst. Hit that like button for this terrible person. He's top tier, Meg. He's top tier. I find him funny.
I did not expect that from the outside. There's a life-size Superman there. He's doing a most muscular pose there. I feel like you don't really...
Shout out to Pelel. We got our own Pelel in here. But yeah, you should have. Papa Dan says, our king has abandoned us. Don't say that, mate. Don't say that. He will pass away soon, and we will have his son in place who supports Aston Villa. Boom. Hello, Rick. How you doing? Hit that like button aggressively. Hit it aggressively, guys. Come on. Hit it like you want to tell it to make you a sandwich.
You need to do that if you're Superman. You do that thing where you carry imaginary carpets. You see like 50-year-old men doing that at like the range on a Sunday. You've got loads of cool stuff here.
You know what would be funny? I really love watching Beard Meets Food, but like if he like struck my channel for playing this, I think all of a sudden I'll be like, fuck him. He's got too big. He's a son of a bitch. But yeah. Yes, inappropriately touched the like button. You started America to pronounce words correctly. Do you think? I should learn how. I should do an elocution lesson. I think that would be fun. I should get an Indian guy to do that. I think so. But yeah. Very not true. I think that means it's not true. Extreme. It's a massive lie. I would think very not true. I think that's what that means.
You gotta get comfortable and go for a look around. What do you think? Oh yeah, now.
Don't be mean to him. That's clearly not Granny. He's washed. He's in great physical health. and he's making an absolute fortune. So no, this is not grand.
I told you I was old. I think I was like 10 when that came out, maybe 8. First game I got was Super Street Fighter 2, or maybe it's just Street Fighter 2. Could have been Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh, Final Boss, would I love this? It's got little nerdy gaming stuff.
There were too many versions for me to remember. I never had that, but I do remember Duck Hunt on the original Nintendo. That's Duck Hunt.
To clarify, hunt, as in you are all a bunch of hunts.
Edit that very carefully. Got some movie posters. Back to the Future classic. Ooh, we got Voldemort there. Oh, there's an entire wall dedicated to Lord of the Rings. I think that's...
Nice, okay, I'd like to go to this place. Yeah, a bit of Lord of the Rings appropriation. AB, it's very funny when British people say gnocchi. Is that incorrect? Gnocchi? Deadfall, I know this guy, he eats mass quantities of foods, right? And then follow-up comment, I was talking about Echo. I'm waiting for it.
Aragorn's sword, presumably Frodo's slightly smaller sword, and Gandalf's staff, which I always thought...
Frodo's smaller sword, which is called Sting. Come on now.
It was I know it was a bit of a cop out, you know, when he eventually got a sword and the staff, but never really cast any spells. I'm not sure that's the best place for them to put Gollum, because it sort of looks like you can see his bunghole. This is cool. There's like an entire section dedicated to Jumanji, and they've got sort of themed scenes.
Do you guys like Jumanji? I love that original movie, Robin Williams one's early 90s. I thought that was a fucking brilliant film. Not so mad on like the 5 spin-offs that they've done since with The Rock and what have you. But yeah. I always thinking what he does cannot be good for you. He must vomit up afterwards. I don't think so. So he fasts for like a day or 2 before he eats. But yeah. Yes, NJ, I know. As much as I like him, he's making me lose respect for him. He 100% did cast spells. They're just done in a soft magic way. Yes. Look to the east. For sure. Yes, Rick, you get it. You're laughing. It's beard meat.
Seats which are different to the regular seats. Can you see that? Big fan of Robin Williams. This is a cool place, man. This might be the coolest restaurant we've ever been to in terms of the decor. From the outside, you would never expect this. Kill Bill over here with the official Kill Bill sword. To kit this place out would not have been cheap. Something about the cross.
Yeah, but maybe he was just a massive nerd who had all of this stuff anyway. I assume, like, no offense, I assume this is kind of like if Connor had a restaurant, it would look like this.
Watch area with stormtroopers for me. Like, it's too smooth. There should be some type of decorative cod piece there, I think.
No, I was in Vegas with Kumi. I didn't go up to him like everyone else did. I stood by my morals and I ignored him because of my great morals and such. Hey, KB, no problem. Thanks for popping along. I appreciate it. It has to be 10. He does some streams, Drunken, where he like counts the calories as he goes along, which is sometimes interesting, sometimes very depressing. But yeah,
Gotta mention this one, Silence of the Lambs, because it was my late father's favourite film. Weirdly.
Alright, you don't have to bring us down by telling us your dad died. Jesus Christ. Refusing database.
I don't really, it's a bit of an odd one to have as your favourite film, isn't it? It puts the lotion on its skin. Remember that part?
Dude.
Yeah. Could put you down a hole. You want to fight him, would you?
So this is why it's such a long video. Okay, because he's literally going around the whole thing. It's like TGI Fridays, but with not TGI Fridays. What's the one that they have in like London and New York and what have you, where it's got all of the movie props and shit.
Perfect type out. Perfect type for a crotch shot is what I was gonna say. Probably a more favourable opponent for me. Not really lightsaber.
I get the glasses from there anytime I go. Big old glasses to drink from. Come on, someone must know. Someone must know the place. Planet Hollywood. Of course Connor knew. Of course Connor knew. Took the bait, son of a bitch. I got you. Got you.
There's those on there. They're not full size. More like light dildos. There's got to be a market for that. Somebody's definitely made that product. This is a pretty cool wall of fame. And you'll notice there are a lot of people on there, but most of these people have done the easiest challenge, which is the burger challenge. One person has successfully completed the killer sandwich.
I hear you were a great success on that, Jake. Well done, pal. Thanks for bad mouthing me as well, Jake. I appreciate it. It's always appreciated. Do hit that like button if you haven't done it already, guys. Let's see if we can sneak to 30 likes. Would be appreciated. But yes, thank you very much. We're 2 hours in. We've got 1 hour left. We are $75 away on Super Tip or Dabble Tip from the pub goal. I think we can call that an L on there. I'll just have to stay at home and do chores instead, like a little man bitch. So yeah, instead of going to the pub and drinking whilst crying to you guys online.
In 56 minutes, you only get an hour in which to finish it. I've got to give him props for that. He's from London?
Yeah, he left £5 because he had no cash. So, you know, from that guy.
He must have been confident he was going to win then. He left currency which is basically useless to them. So he took the free meal, took the voucher, and came back with the voucher to spend it on more for...
And Philae helping as well. Thank you very much, pal, for the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Every little does help. So much so, look, I'll just show you what my good friend Zumok thinks about it.
Yeah.
He sure does. Thank you very much, buddy.
Food. That's the kind of thing Randy do, I'm telling you. For sure. So I guess 56 minutes is a time to...
That's a good point. It's not showing who got it. It definitely wasn't Drunken Donuts, that's for sure. KB didn't get it either. That is weird. Written Asylum's on his 4th unit. Get in there, sunshine. Get in there. But yeah. Don't know. I guess we send more until it finds out who it went to.
I suppose it depends on the 2 toppings that you choose. There are mandatory fillings, but then you get to choose 2 of your own topping, apparently. So that could make the big difference. Let's get this thing ordered.
Are you ready to order?
That was very official. Yes, I am ready to order. Yeah.
Yeah, Connor. Good point. Well, let's see if it happens again. If someone else gifts. That's a good point. Someone who's blocked. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
Could I get the killer sandwich challenge, please?
What do you mean, like cut down because there's so much?
Very few people that tried that one.
Yeah. Because it's so big.
Yeah, it's very, very big.
Dabopoly, god damn it.
Someone tried and then halfway through, they say, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Don't seem
I'd assume it's only if I've blocked them, Connor, surely.
that big.
I don't seem that big. I will momentarily suspend my offence and simply reiterate, I'd like to take the killer sandwich challenge, please.
Yeah, good question. How is he doing, guys? How is he doing? Let's have a look. Oh wait, I can't because he doesn't put it on YouTube anymore, does he? He only does it on Rumble.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I have to pick 2 toppings with this, right?
We suggest some extra vegetables because it
Mr. Baumer, let me explain this. Thank you for the $5. Your teeth are really white. I've never noticed that before. So it is due to the filter, Mr. Baumer. I'll show you in a second. Thank you very much for the $5. We're only $70 away from the pub goal now, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering. Let me have a look. Kim testing it as well. Yeah, it must have been someone blocked, Kim, because Kim's got Donny67. So thank you very much, Kim, for that. Very kind of you, indeed. Let me try to show you. So you see this, and then you ready? You see, and then yeah. So that's one of the filters I happily keep. I've got a little filter on at the moment as well, just because I wanted to look all lovely and gorgeous. It didn't work. Someone else tried. It did work. It did work.
make it smoother.
Are any of the toppings sort of Italian? What about the gnocchi? Does that sound like a good idea?
Is that the weird way of saying it? Is that not right? Gnocchi. He said good gnocchi, but I'd say gnocchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some extra pasta.
Yeah.
Like carbs.
Carbonara?
Pasta carbonara.
Yeah? Is that okay, those two?
For us, it's okay. For you, I don't know.
This is a terrible idea.
It's a terrible combination.
Do gnocchi and carbonara.
Yeah, do that.
I can't even blame Laura this time, the translator, can I?
Bad combination, apparently. I'm going to put my bet on it now. He does it.
Whatever. No point making it easy.
Why am I playing a food video when I'm hungry? This is bad form from myself. Hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Buon appetito.
Thank you very much. That's the first time I've ever seen a food challenge turn up on its own branded tray. So,
do you think I could get one of those ordered? What do you reckon? Potentially for lunch. That looks nice.
is the killer on there. Can you see it from the front?
Yeah.
The little flags on the top. I love this place. This might be my favourite location.
Yeah, he hates mushrooms. Always leaves them for the end. I don't understand that either. He leaves them for the end, Meg, as well. As if to punish himself.
Of the year. All right, today I'm at a place called Academy Evergreen Burger, which is in Bovalenta.
Bovalenta, yeah. Not even Italians know where it is, Bovalenta.
Just southwest of Venice.
Yeah, I don't think I can justify that, Mr. Jim Bob, but thank you very much for the suggestion. See, if we were doing a pub stream, I'd see if their kitchen was open, and I'd see if I can maybe grab something from there, but we're not, which is sad, Also, to be fair, maybe we'll do a pub stream tomorrow. That might be better as well on a Tuesday, because the wife isn't around on a Tuesday.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And I'm taking on their killer challenge. 1 hour to get it down, and only one person so far has finished. And he was also from England, apparently. I think I've covered the rules already, and this video is almost certainly about 12 minutes
I think he wouldn't choose that one, Drunken. I think that's the one he might skip.
long at this point, so let's get into it. You ready?
3, 2, 1, partiamo.
Perfect, thank you very much. Let's take out the flags first. What should I do? I'll tell you what would go really well with this. Do you have barbecue sauce? Yeah? Jack Daniels sounds perfect.
Drunk driving stream tomorrow. You won't have to say it. We're just no, of course not. That's irresponsible, Connor. I would never do that. That's very irresponsible.
Thank you very much. Grazie. It would be remiss of me, I think, to not try.
He said flags, Terry. Flags.
And eat this like a sandwich. I feel like I'm being kind of a goofball now. Let's try and eat it like a sandwich. Thank you very much. Grazie. I feel like I'm going to destroy the tray cutting it like this. Alright, here we go. You got that? I'm glad I did that. It tastes way better together.
Look at the size of that. It's absolutely massive. He's just cut what? A 6 off, and it looks like bigger than a burger.
Right, to clarify, no drunk driving stream. That isn't going to work. James reckons we all look drunk over here anyway on the wrong side of the road. The criminals that we are.
You'd order in a restaurant.
There's barbecue sauce on there. Yeah. Looks like a Jack Daniels ad now. It is so.
KB, Jesus Christ, I won't read that one out, but yeah. 9185 says, I'm a large fella, but it amazes me when someone eats something bigger than their torso. It is incredible. Apparently, the bigger people struggle more as well, 9185, with this kind of stuff. He's a very small and in shape guy. But yeah.
Let's see. Come on. I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. Very good indeed.
Molto bene. How's the burger in carbonara come?
I would like at least 1 to 2 sandwiches right now, Hefe. That's what I'm going for.
Carbonara.
Carbonara.
Very good, man. Very good.
It's starting to put me off my food now. I didn't want the burger until I started watching him.
It's so funny that out of all the seats available, they're actually putting people over there. Those poor people.
Right, 10 minutes down, mate. 10 minutes down.
I nearly drank the Jack Daniels then. Normally the water's on the right side. Ciao.
You seen the video?
Beard has a video where he explains his off-camera tummy prep. Fair enough. Maybe we'll watch that one day. Maybe we'll watch it. If you do want to support the show, you can use the pinned super tip or Dabble tip links. I do get to keep that. A lot more of it. I either keep 90 or 95% of it, depending what you use. Lots of different voices on Dabble tip as well. I've upgraded my what's it called, 11 labs, so I can do more voices for you guys. Any suggestions of ones that you want, let me know. I'll add them on. But yeah, Hefe says, I'm amazed he can work off these calories. Yeah, he's a bit of a gym rat, I think.
I'm sorry if I smell. Is that cool? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. You probably don't want to touch these. Oh, what a nice fella. Let's have you go in this.
No refunds, Terry Neek. No refunds.
You get some funny looks.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. You think that's halfway? I don't think it's halfway because I seem to have pushed a lot of the ingredients into one end of the sandwich.
There's a lot left there.
I think people are going to be wondering about the gnocchi, you know, because you don't normally see it like this. This is gnocchi romana.
Isn't it weird that they've got it in a sandwich, though? Like pasta in a sandwich?
I think instead of the little balls, they do it in sort of discs. It's delicious, though.
He can cave it.
For me, that cheese looks the best. It's making your mouth water a bit, that cheese.
I try my best not to lose any digits here.
Have you ever seen anybody as incompetent with a knife? Given his profession as well.
Oh, woo. Look at that. Does that look as good on camera as it does in real life? I mean, it looks very, very unhealthy because it is.
Looks pretty nice, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But it does look good. I'm gonna pour out some of the barbecue sauce so I can dip into it.
Master technique there.
I feel like at this point I should paraphrase the legendary Boromir from Lord of the Rings, played by fellow Yorkshireman Sean Bean, of course, when he said, "One does not simply walk into Mordor. 'Tis folly." You can say the same about the killer sandwich. One does not simply eat a killer sandwich. Lost on you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Good work, Britton. Keep it up.
What are you talking about? I've not seen Star Wars.
People already hate you. The nerds were probably still on your side. That's the last demographic to go, man. Maybe you got old people left. That's about it.
37 minutes and 40 seconds left, and you slowed down a lot.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I am not unaware of the fact. When I cut the last piece into 2 pieces. How do they look?
Very unimpressed.
I'm impressed. That guy from England managed.
I think it's interesting that it's a sandwich with these pastas in that he's using with barbecue sauce. Like, it does look nice, but what a weird combination.
To do it. This is no mean feat. The end piece as well. It's gone a little cold now. You can tell it almost looks like, you know, plastic cheese when they try and make Big Macs look good on the TV advertisement. It's not plastic cheese, obviously.
All right, Adam, that's halfway, mate. 30 minutes down.
Almost there, Joshy G. Don't you worry. This is supposed to rhyme.
Stop it!
Without the barbecue sauce, that would have been very rough indeed.
Unbelievable. My face says everything.
This is Bibby's food, and that was Academy Evergreen.
Yeah, I don't get it, Philly, but hey, when in Rome, I guess, or wherever they are at. Oh.
Burgers, killer sandwich challenge.
I meant to play button, but you can hit the like button. Now, Meg, if you're still around, what is he going to ask me?
Thank you. Can I ask you a question real quick? Do you have a dessert menu?
We have a special dessert, you know, tiramisu. Okay, it's a pistachio tiramisu. You didn't eat the flags?
I didn't eat the flags. Oh, here.
Exactly, every time. I will skip this bit. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it by myself. But yeah, perfect. Thank you very much, Beard Meats Food. There you go. Killed a little bit of time as well. Right, so let's get back into a little bit of the news, I guess, for you guys. And we can have a little bit more Dabbleverse stuff before I go as well. Always fun hanging around with you guys. So thank you very much. I hope your morning has been okay and not unbearable. I hope you haven't minded a little bit of food this early as well. That was crazy. So where are we going to move to? Israeli strikes. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Just what I wanted to find out about.
Moscow's mayor has called an explosion that happened at a restaurant here in the Russian.
Oh, no. Oh, tell a lie. I must have put it in the wrong order then. This is about a bomb detonating in a Moscow restaurant. Fair enough. Fair play. Darren Nee says, I drove my wife to work. I'm exhausted. Well, take a break. Have a little relax, pal. Put your feet up for a bit.
Capital on Saturday evening, an act of terrorism. Now, so far, the Russian authorities, of course, are still in the early stages of investigating exactly what happened there. But what we've gleaned so far is that apparently at 8 p.m. on Saturday evening, there was a private event going on in this upscale restaurant that is right in the heart of the Russian capital. One of the security guards who was on duty there.
One pun running off 3 hours sleep. Jesus Christ, mate. That's not good. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. See, even Russia suffering from the old terrorism. You think they would be able to crush that out?
Noticed a courier, a woman, coming to the entrance with a package. He then
A woman. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. She's probably just in a mood.
Searched that woman, and that is when a bomb detonated that seems to have been inside that package. The security guard was killed, the woman was killed, and another bystander, a customer of the restaurant, was also killed as well. So far, the Russians have not said who they believe was behind all of this, or
Al-Qaeda. I reckon it's the Al-Qaeda. Are they still around? Are they still a thing?
who they believe the target was of this attack.
Yes.
In the past, however, in similar instances, the Russians have pointed the finger of blame at the Ukrainians. In 2023, a well-known Russian blogger was killed, and over the past couple of years, several Russian generals were killed right here in Moscow in bomb attacks as well. And in those instances, the Russians have blamed the Ukrainians, specifically the Ukrainian military intelligence. Right now, however, the investigation is still very much in the early stages, but of course it does come as security here in the Russian capital remains on high alert.
Oh no, sorry, AB's here, one sec. Perfect.
Russia has lost.
Now, what we going on? Oh, we're skipping. Okay, I must have missed the clip entirely. Fair enough. That does sound a little bit like me, I guess. Ongoing Ukraine and Russia fighting. Some Ukrainian drone strikes and Russian attacks on Kiev. Let's see what they're doing, just so you can let everyone know when you're at work, in case they're wondering, hey, you've been following the news lately? You can go, yes, most of it, apart from the Israeli strikes in Gaza. Surprisingly lacking on that.
Launched an overnight barrage of missiles and drones on Ukraine's capital, killing at least 9 people.
Well, more important news is Rihanna has very lovely donation of 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Rihanna. I appreciate you. Very kind. Thank you, everyone, for kind of putting a shift in and donating. I do appreciate it. Every little does help, as they say in Tesco's. And more importantly, you know what does help is our friend when he comes and he spends.
Did you just come? What? Did I just come?
Kind of looks down as if he did just come, to be fair. Taking care of my mate. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Do you mind the Rihanna thing as a joke on the old schmeal? If it's getting a bit boring, let me know. I will cut it off, but I just find it funny that he always calls you Rihanna. It makes me laugh. But yes, thank you very much. Just a reminder, there was a 75 goal on the pub goal. We're at $5. So I think we're going to maybe miss the pub today. Unless anyone else wants to take cover of maybe $45 on Super Tip or Double Tip, push us over the edge. That'd be great. Hefe with 5 gifted memberships. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Hefe. Thanks, pal. I really do appreciate that. Very kind and very generous of you, pal. Thank you. Terry Nee, thank you for introducing Silky. It was our good friend Silky, who we sometimes raid at the end of this stream. He's no longer a great friend of the show because he's turned on a few of the original raiders and banned them. But I still got a soft spot for him, and I like using his name and his drop because he says, "Did I come?" That's what he says.
Residential and commercial buildings were hit in several districts. More than 20 people were reported injured. Moscow says its forces were targeting military sites and logistics centers.
If it's okay, but it's a bit annoying, I'll stop doing it, I promise. Echo, what do you think about the idea that Russia don't use the word that I can't say. That's a good question, AB. Would I want to address that on a show like this? Not really, because this is about like the daily news, and I don't think that's happening specifically today. So that's the reason why I'm not reading the words and why I'm not giving you an answer on it. It's not any other reason. No, like I could obviously give you a very detailed and educated response on it, AB. But to be fair, I'm kind of like, is it appropriate for now? Probably not. So yeah, I might just not cover it because of that specifically, and not due to any other reason. Yeah, I think I got away with it.
Now, Ukraine's president says his forces downed just one of the 27 ballistic missiles fired because, he says, of a lack.
Thanks. Yeah, with Derny Petrovisk, it's just something that I don't think I really want to cover today, if that's okay. But yeah.
Of interceptors.
Connor, I don't know if it's trying to dox people. Connor, it's got your surname on this. Am I okay to put? I don't want to put it up if it's gonna dox you. It did the same with Andrea the other day. Am I okay to put it up, or let me know? I won't put it up beforehand. I'm not sure if it's got a voice on it or not, but I do want to play it because it sounds funny. I'll wait a second for the chat to catch up. Let me know, Connor. I think it's got your surname on it, so I don't want to put it up if it's going to get you in trouble.
There were really terrifying explosions. Then glass started raining down. People began to come out, and the explosions kept going.
Yes, you don't want me to play, or yes, you're fine. I'm going to take that as he's okay. Wait. No, I'll wait another 30 seconds. Yes, you're okay for me to play it, right? That's fine. Okay. Yeah, apologies, mate. Just as a heads up, though, anyone watching this now, make sure you screenshot this so you've got Connor's details. Oh, no, I could have just read it. Thank you for $20. Recently, my cat lost her job, her boyfriend burned her condo down, and your nana Paramore passed away from a first flesh-eating disease. That's horrible. But the Echo Pineapple Network got you through it. Got through that tough time, and always cheers me. Oh, that's great to hear. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that, pal. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. And look at that. We're within $50 of going to the pub as well now. If anyone wants to cover the other $30, we're lower the price on Super Tip or Double Tip. Let me know, and we're at least go for a pint. How about that? Thank you, Connor. Though. They're very generous of you, pal. Drunken says this shit's so crazy. Ukraine's hitting Moscow. Imagine this was going on between us in the Mexico and drones were hitting Washington. Yeah, no, that is a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. EPM for life, Bucko. 100%. Yes, I agree, Terry. He does have brilliant priorities. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for everyone who's hit the like button as well. You guys don't get enough credit. You guys are OGs.
It was very scary.
Everything was smashed. The windows, everything. The doors were blown out. I'd just come home from the...
Oh, hi, Younger Vibes. How are you doing? Have you gone to sleep and woken up, or have you been awake for ages and you're just popping in now? Because if you've gone to sleep and woken up, there's not enough sleep. But yeah, hope you're doing
hospital,
well.
the cardiology ward. I've had 2 heart attacks. I can barely stand. I don't know how I'm going to get through.
These moaning bitches, I swear to God, you're fine. You're fine. Everything else happened. Who cares about your heart attack? Jesus. Thank you, Meg. Wow, very, very generous indeed. Look at that, smashing the goal. $50 on Super Tip for the pub. Thank you very much. Sexiest person, Spurg, I agree. Thank you. Very generous indeed. I guess we get a pub stream. How cool is that? Should we just end now? Should we just end it now and go to the pub? Thank you so much. Very generous. Younger Vibes. I went to sleep, woke up, drove an hour to work. Wow. Check you out, mate. Check you out indeed. Very cool. Oh, Kim was a 5. Thank you for the flowers for your Saint of. Yeah, good shout. Okay, I should get her some flowers as well on the way back. Good memory. Good memory. Thank you very much, Kim. Very kind of you. I guess mods can just rock up whenever. Some crew you got. Yeah, I know. I know. No. They don't take any responsibility for when they should turn up. You know, they know it's 7 a.m. Eastern, and they just roll up last half an hour. Yeah. Tell your wife it's a business. Yeah, for sure. Should we do it members only, or should we let everyone pop in? What do you reckon? I reckon maybe let everyone pop in again. That was fun. But yes. Anyway, sorry. Very important news from this lady moaning about her heart attack instead of what actually happened. But yeah.
Do any of this.
Audrey McAlpine joins us now from Kiev. Audrey, can see some damage behind you. Just take us through the aftermath.
One sec. Echo fires mods like your fires codes. False news, Hefe. False news. But there is a StreamYard that's expiring in a couple of months' time. So yeah, makes sense. MSIP, 1 second. I'm going to take a break from the Dabble verse for a bit. I don't blame you, mate. It's a bit heavy sometimes. It's a little bit heavy. We should just stay in Christ Ian's chat, I think, bud. What do you reckon? We'll just hang out there instead. But yeah. AB says, I'd love to see Echo clean house up. So would my wife, mate. she would love it if I would clean this house up. But yeah. Ryan says, whatever grows the channel, keep the good vibes going. Yeah, I like it. I like the morning shows as well. They're a little bit different. I get to kind of chill with you guys a little bit more as well, which is fun. But yeah. All right. Okay. You didn't mean literally clean house. We'll get rid of all the mods. No, I like Mike. I like him as mod. We did have a little bit of fun where I take his wrench away from him. Kim is a great mod, very responsible, and you can rely on her to put links up for people. Young Old Vibes. She's the token hire over here at the Echo Pineapple Show. She hit the like button, which is very good as well. So I like the mods. They're pretty good.
Yeah, Sammy, we're at one location about 15 minutes drive from the very center of Kyiv. It's one of several that was hit last night. In this instance, it was a ballistic missile that crashed down. You can see this apartment building,
Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down a little bit, all right? It might be for you, you're kind of thinking, oh no, it's a war zone. But for us, it's early morning, all right? Morning shows also ensure we haven't hit our $500 a day YouTube limit. I see you, Pineapple. Yes, exactly. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. Yeah. Let's have a look. I got Google Earth. That looks like a typical Eastern European neighbor. It does. Yeah. No, actually, this isn't any war zone. This is actually them a few years afterwards once they've rebuilt everything.
cement concrete nearly totally destroyed.
Deadfall's good at links, but he does sometimes just spam every other link as well. Code, he does the super. Yeah, no, good shout out. Code does the super tip link. He also does no grifting 2026. So he does those two. Who else? I think that's about it, right? I think I got rid of everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, Deadfall's good with links for shows. And Code is good with the super tip link. But yeah. Kim, don't lie to him. Jesus Christ. That's even worse.
Within it, we were told that the family who lives there managed to survive because they were taking refuge in one of the city's shelters. And that was really the case last night for many around Kyiv, was going to the city's shelters. But with these ballistic missiles, they've started to come in so fast that actually the air raid alerts only sound.
You think it's physically possible to get another 6 likes? If there's 6 of you out there who haven't done it, who wouldn't mind doing it, that'd be pretty fucking helpful. I'd appreciate it. Kyiv.
A few moments before they make impact. Videos on social media last night of people almost running through the street.
No, that's a good point. It's probably not
It's just moments before those impacts, but you can see this building in particular, some of the damage, all of the glass that's come out of the windows.
So why don't they just bomb the shit out of these countries? You know what I mean? That's what makes me think, are Russia as powerful as they make out? Are the US as powerful as they make out? Or is it just people will react if you're too harsh on that stuff. Here you go. Thank you, Deadpool. If you want an alternative morning show, Steel Toe morning show. Thanks, mate. Always helping. Appreciate it. And thanks again for the 99-cent super sticker, which you pointed out I keep half off. Thanks, Deadpool. Son of a bitch. But yeah.
People now back in their apartments trying to pick up the pieces. Overall, the death toll in the city been rising through the morning. We're still getting details on exactly what was hit. We know it was a number of apartment
On the morning show, I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. But yeah.
Buildings obviously damaged, but also some commercial buildings across the city as well.
Now, Audrey, this incident, no.
Oh, yeah, it's slightly heartless of me, Kiki. But yeah, echo your question. Why don't they just glass these areas? I don't know. I understand if it's just like you don't want to, for the sake of it, just blow the shit out of people and like kill them. But it does. I am curious why they don't just kind of go balls out and just smack them so hard they don't get back up again. You know what I mean? Philae says we're seeing the limit of America's power on display in Iran right now. That's what I'm curious on. Is it because a lot of it is bluster and they don't actually have the capability to do what they say they can do? But yeah. AB says Russia's been keeping a lot in reserve and building up their reserves because they're basically at war with the EU. Yeah, okay. Jake with the update. Thank you, pal. Aaron was live an hour ago. I guess we just got to watch this instead. Damn it. Damn it. God's sake, Jake. Fair.
Doubt underscoring the request by the Ukrainian president for more missile interceptors. Are Ukrainian officials saying what kind of response they're getting to that request?
Yeah, that's essentially mine. That's essentially mine, Connor.
Well, so far it appears that Ukraine's pleas for more interceptor missiles are falling on deaf ears.
Whoa, Diablo. It's almost like this administration doesn't know what they're doing. I will not stand for that. All right, Trump is the greatest president you've ever had. But yeah. No, that's a genuine question, though. Like, I understand more from America, but is it the same reasoning with Russia, I guess, why they don't do it? Why they're kind of like, optics are bad. You know, the reaction is too heavy for what they've done. But do you remember when the Palestinians went over and they kind of paraglided over and shit, and they killed a load of people and kids and what have you, and then they raped a load of people and they took a load of people as well. And then the reaction from Israel was kind of like harsh, and people were like, whoa, that's really harsh. But I was kind of like, that makes sense to me. That's kind of like you hit back hard on this stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Meg says most of these leaders have no idea what they want. Yeah, probably. European. Yes, I am. Yes, that's why I get AB. That's what my underlying sponsor is from TSN, the Shuli network. But yeah. Drunken says that's the problem. They can't produce them fast enough. They use the majority of them up in the Middle East. Got you. Tuesday, we have a morning show as well, Deadpool. Tuesday. Yeah.
It's been weeks now that the president has been asking his allies for these Patriots, and weeks now that we're seeing repeated attacks like this one. You mentioned that.
No, obviously not. 1 second, I think I have to under contract read this. Deadpool is sexy. Thank you, Jake.
Number from the president, only one of 27 ballistic missiles was intercepted, and I can remind you that this is the second attack using ballistic missiles just in the last 48 hours. On July 30th, another one that hit western Ukraine, and that spillover into Poland. So the president also saying in a statement this morning that he believes Russia is capitalizing on this fact, capitalizing on the fact that they know Ukraine doesn't have the ability to intercept ballistic missiles and therefore has been ramping up those types of attacks.
Well, doesn't that make sense? Isn't that what we did with the Falklands against the RGs? They could only shoot a certain distance. Ours could shoot 2 or 3 kilometers more. So we just kind of shelled the fuck out of them from a distance where we were safe. Pretty much. I think, anyway. Yeah. Jake, I've got plenty of bosses. Deadfall is the OG boss for sure, for sure. But yeah, I've got lots of bosses I've got to cater for. I've got to take into account. You hit back hard, but when Israel committed their own terrorist attack with the pages in civilian areas, the world saw it as fine. If only, if only, Deadfall. That's a good point. That's a good point.
In particular.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much. Audrey McCall.
Yeah, we'll leave it. I love days like, yeah, we're going to leave it there. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. So, fair enough. Fair play. Understandable. Understandable. I do apologise for you guys missing out on the fascinating bit of news about the Israeli strikes in Gaza. But apparently I left that out off the clips, which is shocking. Shocking. I do apologise. I can only take responsibility for myself with that. That was my fault. So I should work on that a bit harder going forward. If there's one more like in you, please do it. We get to 40 likes. I would appreciate it. Even if you hit the down like button, it still counts. So yeah. Right. I reckon, where are we? Can I even see? Where's the bloody, where are you? Okay. Let's roll a dice. Let's see what happens. What's the calling number? It's 0800 do one, AB. There you go. Give it a go. We've hit a 6. I think, is that actually going to land on Doom or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that is awkward. What is it? It's the hit like tax. It's the hit like tax. Oh, that is really fucking awkward. AB said, I want to call in and berate Eccles for his sheep-like tendencies. That's why I don't really go into politics and all that stuff, AB. I'm working on it. But yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter what side you fall on. You're still sheep-like, right? Even if you're going on the side that you believe is right. And I'm not sheep because it's actually right. You're probably falling for it. Yeah. You rather go to jail. Fair play. Go to chat jail, Hoss. Go on. But yeah. Papa Dan, Argentina have never and will never own the Falklands. God save the king. God bless America. There you go. I'm going to throw that out there. But yeah. There isn't a call-in number, unfortunately, A. Thompson. No, that would cost money, and I am very frugal. But yeah. Diablo, Trump is like, doesn't anyone have any missiles left? And here comes Randy Quaid screaming in piloting an F-22. Sorry, I'm late, Mr. President. There you go. I'm right here, you son of a bitch. No, AB, no. Falklands. That's what they call themselves. Okay, so stop trying to take away their independence from them. Okay, you son of a bitch. Stop it. Cut it out. I reckon we play a little bit of the Doom clip because there's some more karmic stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna land we're not gonna land a 1. That's physically impossible. So we're just kill a bit of time and play 5 minutes of Doom's latest clip.
The throat goat has arrived. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Karmic X Live. It's been a week. I took some time off. I needed to get away from this shit. I was not feeling it. I was burned out. I was like, okay.
Good. I'm glad. Was he dressed like a cat? If you know George Galloway and you don't know the story of him being a cat, AB, look it up on YouTube, pal. Yeah. Jake trying. What weird clout you try to get, Jake? No, believe it or not, I don't do videos about Jake. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this shit daily. You do this shit daily, you get really burned the fuck out. There's daily drivers all over the place. Kevin Brennan is probably the best daily driver of a fucking show. That motherfucker's got his
what a shocker. KB fan. Who knew?
Shit together every fucking day to do his show. I tried to do that. I got a year into this shit and I'm starting to burn myself the fuck out. So I decided, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get away for a week.
Gonna go Florida.
I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna occupy my time with something a little bit more constructive or a little bit more, elicit some fun in my.
Why doesn't he do IRL streams, man? I know he did some when he went to What's Her Face, but surely that's the way to go. Yeah. Hey, Thompson, Eccles, you should coach Karmic. The chat gets under your skin. Yeah, and I'm so good at raising above it. Hey Thompson, I'm pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Carl went to party with Ice Dance and Merce. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be lovely. Deadful wants to know, what about that video you sent me that showed a cartoon Jake eating mud pies and dancing like a chicken? Do you want me to recreate that? Make an AI drop for you, Deadful? I can get that done. I can arrange that if need be.
Fucking life. I think that would help.
No, AB is the trick. You let some of them that get to you, you bring them up on stage and you address them, and then you spurg out. But then you throw a few others on stage that could get to you, and you pretend spurg out. Then no one knows what really gets to you. But I can tell you what really gets to me. You know what really gets to me? It's when you criticize my actual show with genuine, authentic issues. That's what gets me. That's what gets me. That's what really upsets me. And I'm like, oh, try my fucking best. Like, Jesus Christ.
So I did that. I was like, okay, I'm going to get away from all this bullshit for a week. I think I needed it. Yeah, I needed it. You guys can...
He craps on the dad, but immediately comes like, yeah, it's his bread and butter. It's his bread and butter. Written Asylum, I'm so fucking proud of you. You keep smashing it out at work, pal. You keep doing it, pal. And I'll keep talking about Dabbleverse stuff.
You can see it on the last show. I was like 7 minutes in. Fuck it. And I'm out.
Hey, Thompson, if the green hair comments would get to me, it'd be pretty silly of me to announce it on stream and show it to you guys. That would be insane. Right, this is a bit too much though, Mickey. Come on, let's let the helicopter thing die, all right? Let's stop fucking bringing it up and let's crack on. How about that? Please don't tell us I'd hurt you. That's genuinely the only thing that annoys me is genuine criticism, which is correct. That's what gets me. That's the thing. I think my biggest criticism of the show is also a compliment. You don't need so much AI video sound stuff. You're more entertaining just speaking Dan through the slot. Yeah, I think though as well, and I do get a little bit defensive on that because I see the other AI slot and I'm like, I'd have like 5 to 6 different steps to get to the same AI slot than other people. Like, you know, the little Mario Kart stuff. There's like 5 different things you have to do to get to that point. And I guess like if everyone's like, well, it's just the same as everything else to me, then that's a redundant point, right? But I'm like, no, I like it. It shows what I actually wanted. And you can't do that by just typing it into ChatGPT. You can't say, put Dan with his Down syndrome face in a Mario Kart talking about how he has a gay jacket or wherever the fuck the drop is. You know, you can't do that. You can't. Yeah. Good point, Meg. Difficult to forget when you put the helicopter on the board 3 times. Touche. Hefe, why didn't you get Rochi's own room in Vegas? You son of a bitch. You son of... I was gonna. I actually asked when we got there. And in the end, I just upgraded the room. But yeah. AB, I believe there can be certain creativity required and some time taken, but AI just doesn't work. It's funny though, because with the intros, the only intros that I think are good that aren't AI are like Tuki's and maybe Cardiff's. And like Tuki literally works in the kind of like field that would help as a business. And he knows people are in bands and what have you, who can put together a song for him. And like that's awesome, but like unless I just paid like a couple grand, I wouldn't get that. You know what I mean? I don't have those links. But yeah, that's not true. It's not true. It's fake news. Did Roach initially agree to a helicopter ride and flag that? So just to be boring and actually explain it. So I really want to go on a helicopter ride because it's like a bucket list thing for me. And then I thought, it's kind of gauche, like going to Vegas and paying for myself to do something like that. Whilst Rochi's just like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just stay here and, you know, not get to do anything because I don't have an extra $150 to spend on it. So I kind of felt like, oh shit, I'm being a bit selfish. So I was like, oh, I'm doing this, but I can pay for you to do it as well if you like, you know, and he's like, yeah, cool, sounds good. So I was like, oh, okay. So I paid for it because I thought it was a bit selfish if I just went and did stuff that he couldn't do. Because realistically, like it might not be correct, but at the time I was like, he's probably never going abroad again, or definitely not to America again. And hopefully that's wrong and someone can cover him for this year, next year. But I kind of thought it was selfish of me just covering myself, so I paid for him as well. But yeah. Spent a lot of it there. But yeah. Anywho, a bit more.
Door. I was like, I can't do this shit every day.
Shit.
Guess what? If I'm in a bad mood, the show, it kind of goes to shit. It kind of just fucking fails.
Yeah, and if he told me like a day before Deadfall, or like before, I could have called him and probably could have swapped it. But yeah, probably.
So I gotta keep myself.
I think the only thing that annoyed me with that was afterwards, where he was like, "Well, it's Deadfall's money anyway, so it doesn't matter." And I'm like, if Deadfall had paid for it for you, that's still not an acceptable response. That's still ungrateful and rude. But in this case, he hadn't. But yeah, it's a weird thing. You realise it would have been way funnier to do nice things and not invite Roach. Yeah. Hindsight, right? Hindsight. But yeah.
In a certain mode in order to do this fucking garbage every fucking day.
I thought that was bonkers there for when he said that. Had you worked it out in your mind how much fun it was going to be the two of you up there? So he was never going on a helicopter with me. It was going to be me and Deadfall, and then it was going to be him, NJ, and Tracy Hollywood on the other one. So I know it ruins the fun a little bit, but he was never literally going to be on the same helicopter as me. But yeah. Hopefully, probably. I'd think so, Papa Dan, but it won't be me. That's for sure.
So I apologize to people if you guys missed me. I can't imagine why, but I've been gone for a whole fucking week. I needed a break. I felt myself breaking, literally. So I needed to get the fuck away. I needed to just chill and relax. So here I am.
There you go, AB. AB gets it. AB gets it.
Here I am. After a week, taking some time off.
No. It works. It works, AB. It's fine. If anyone hasn't hit that like button and you physically can do it, please do it, just so we can get to 40. I'd appreciate it. We've got another 10 minutes or so, and then I think we're going to the pub for a drink. So that should be fun. I might do a few chores just before I leave, but yeah.
I desperately fucking needed it. Holy shit. You know what, guys? This ain't, there's hard work out in the world. You know, you could be digging ditches with your bare fucking hands. You could be running heavy machinery.
That wouldn't be very practical, Karmic, if you're digging ditches with your hands. You should use like a shovel or something. Yeah.
You could be having responsibilities that could cost your respective company thousands of dollars.
AB's ordering the sandwich soon. Excited. Oh, I am hungry as well, though. Jesus Christ. Can we pick? No, unfortunately, I'm married, A. Thompson, so no whores, unfortunately. Yes. Yeah, good point. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll make something as well. Maybe we'll make something. Have you ever had Hawkstone? Hawkstone lager? No, is it an ale or is it a lager, Tio? If it's an ale, I'm never going to have it, unfortunately. But yeah. Every time I've gone there, AB, it says kitchen's closed. So I assume maybe they don't have anyone in the kitchen. But yeah. I've never watched Perry, but that's essentially Karmic at this point, right? He should lean into it and make money. Yeah, but he doesn't have a... That's the problem with people like Joey as well. They don't have someone that they can rely on to monetize it for him. I think I could make Karmic a fortune. I think he could... Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, okay, we've got a farm food place that has a load of his stuff, Tio. I'll have a look for it. I'll grab it if I can. But yeah. If it's an American bar, they'd pop some frozen garbage in the microwave. There's a place called Weatherspoons, AB, that I should do a stream from one day, where people can... I can give you guys the QR code like Super Tip, and you can order off the menu and deliver it to my table. So you can order like a load of like fresh peas, garden peas, or you can order like shots or, you know, fish and chip or whatever, you know, like whatever you find funny to the table. Yeah, that would be a fun one. I said to Rochi we should do one of them, and I don't know, but yeah. Monopoly backdrop, appreciation of GFY. No, what's that? Did they also do that? But I do love Monopoly. Like, it's my favorite board game. Yeah. Shots are calorie dense. Oh, well, I am looking after my figure, so that's a good point. Echo may not survive that stream. AB is funny though, because I've seen bigger streamers do it, but they don't have as a funny / generous people as we do in the Dabbleverse, I think anyway. So for example, like some of you might actually buy me a drink or, you know, order some shots or what have you, but there will definitely be some funny fuckers who will go, I'll spend $2 so I can buy some garden peas to turn up or like some kids chicken nugget Happy Meal or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, exactly, Dan, exactly, Pat. But yeah.
Dollars. You could have that weighing on your fucking head every day.
No umbrella, Meg. I need to vastly increase my funds if I can have someone walk behind me with an umbrella.
So this is nothing compared to the shit that I've fucking done. This is nothing. So when this gets tiresome, that's not good. So yeah, I needed a break. Holy fuck did I needed a break. So I got the fuck out of home. I left. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm getting...
I'm never coming home. Oh, Karmic's run away again, guys. Karmic's gone again. Yes, younger vibes. He definitely does. He just gets up and leaves. Leaves a note on the refrigerator. I'm never coming back. I hate you.
Getting out of here. Took a week off. And I was like, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied. Now.
No, Deadfall. No, I don't know about any of that, unfortunately.
Now I am. Hello, beautiful. Well, that was kind of you to say. Let's start the show like that. $20.
Yeah, how about you guys just be nice, yeah, instead of trolling me for reactions. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if he actually did that. It very much seemed like he did that, right? Again, a hat with an umbrella on it. I see him at the golf course. Okay, I'll look into it. Can't be any worse than having green hair, can it?
You can call me any fucking thing you want. But you choose to call me beautiful, and Jesus Christ, that must take a lot.
Yeah, okay. Deadfall, if you got any funny videos of them, send them me on X. I have a little look. But yeah, it seemed like quite a unique thing. But yeah. Mr. Bibley, put the cartoon dog with the spreadsheets on, you son of a bitch. I had great fun doing that, Bibley. Thanks for that, mate. But yeah, you should look into it. Free food, yeah, for sure. Please don't people think you're special ed. Well, I'm halfway there already, pal. Already look like a liberal lesbian, or I guess you could just call me a lesbian, I guess.
But I appreciate it. I do. That is very kind of you. Thank you, kindly. Middle-aged man sucking Stuttering John's dick. Oof. That's what you are. You're a pile of shit. Redundant shit. You got a fucking mail order bride because you're a loser at home. Or do like Stealth does. You're a loser.
Oh, we're talking about $2 Dan. All right, Comic. Get in there, sunshine. Thank you, everyone, by the way. You've all been extremely generous with your time, with your likes, and with your finances today, so I do appreciate that. I hope the morning show isn't too disappointing. Any suggestions, feel free to send them to echopineapple@gmail.com. I'll take them into consideration if you think there's something that you would enjoy added to this in the morning. I'll be more than happy to do it. Send me the email, A. Thompson, with that request.
You're in your home fucking country, move to another country and pretend you're something. Wow. Do like that. No, Dan's too fat and fuck.
He didn't use it. He wasn't doing anything with the spreadsheet. I was doing it all, young of a idiot. But yeah. A. Thompson says we need to add guests. I'm going in the opposite direction, I think, A. Thompson. Get rid of StreamYard. Only use OBS. OBS will be better because I'll be able to increase volume, increase speed on clips, all that stuff a lot easier. Add and remove stuff. But yeah, I think that's what's happening.
You're lazy to do anything. He has to mail it in. Fat boy. Fat bitch-titted fuck. Anyway.
Wasn't talking about me then, I think.
But I digress. I have to. Anyway.
Yeah, I like the split up of stuff, but I think it definitely works because it's a morning show, right? Less competition as well helps. Means I can kind of get maybe the time that I might not normally get. So yeah, it's pretty good. I do enjoy bringing some of my stuff that I watch as well to the table. So, yeah.
Welcome to Karmic X Live. I'm happy to be back, but
Clearly.
I'm feeling good. I'm back at it, motivated, I'm full of spunk. Thank you. I feel like I have a purpose now. You called me darling. Thank you.
He was doing the stealth voice. I hate to say it. Yes, Echo Pineapple. Believe it or not, A. Thompson is my Twitter account. Captain Deadpool says a treat stream. Here's a popular one. You have to see what's available in the UK. Yeah, you posh wanker. I don't think I'm posh. I'm just not overly working class, I would say. But yeah, if you like that, go watch the rest of it on Doomspayer's channel. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, comment, hype the video up, all that good stuff, or donate if you feel so obliged as well. But yeah. Simpstars hype incoming, but sheesh, Echo Pineapple, brightest mug in all of us. Great team. It's a filter. It's a filter. Let me show you one more time. I don't want fake glory on that. 1 second. Where is it? You see it? Ah, sad. One sec. Ah, sad. Oh, sad. Oh, that's so sad. There you go. It's a filter. Echo thinks it's too good for Daily Mail. I'd never read the Daily Mail, AV, ever. But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Love spending time with you today. Great fun. I think you said Brian Landon's live, so you can go watch Brian Landon. Alternatively, keep an eye out. I'm going to go live on the telephone at the pub for an hour or so. So keep an eye out for that as well. That should be fun. Thank you very much, everyone, for your kind words and time. And I'll see you shortly. Have a bit of the outro to see you out to. Send you to Brian Landon. Give me a second then. It might take me a moment. Bear with me, pal. You'll probably all be gone by the time it gets to him anyway, but let's see if I can. PSAP. There you go. Cool. All right, nice one. You go to Brian, but you'll probably be gone by then anyway. Yeah, I'm redirecting you to live, Brian. Take care. Thanks, Gina.
Today, you're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to just watch clips with you all, baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed, you must have seen the pineapple meme. I can't believe I was so ratioed, I won't unfollow you. I'm a lolcow, bit of everything, all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. So super tip me as I am. You might need to take a second job.